What is going on? Welcome back to the Rare Element Sports Card Podcast. My name is Aaron. I'm here with my boy Jeremy. What is good, my brother?
What's up, man? Just kicking it and chilling up in here. Actually, fairly cool. Got the AC on nice and early.
It feels good.
Yeah, it was pretty
Feels
fucking
good.
toasty out there again.
It was a fucking hot one today, boy. Man, had to work out in it today, and It was rough.
Same.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. Had to shower before I came over. I was like, I didn't want to put you through that.
I did a little work outside today too, but I was like fucking very small bursts of like yard work. A little half hour here and there, and
Yeah.
straight back to chilling.
Back to stone cold chilling.
Yep, stoned and cold chilling.
For sure. But we had us a little show this past weekend. We had a show.
Word.
Turned out really well.
It was pretty cute.
Really well. We'll get into that. We got this little section in the pod for that, so we'll catch up to that. But thank you to everyone that came out. Definitely appreciate you. Anybody who set up.
Sorry about the 24-hour delay.
Oh yeah, that's
Technical difficulties.
It's kind of my fault. I lost the charger to my fucking laptop.
The gremlins took it.
The gremlins definitely took it. So I couldn't find it. Searched my entire household, and it was underneath one of the signs that we have for our show. It was just chilling right underneath there.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It was all hidden.
It was all hidden. So
It's all good.
found it, and that's why we're coming at you a day later.
So don't freak out, guys. We're here. No, I'm just kidding.
It's because I'm a bonehead. That's why.
It happens, bro.
Yeah. So
It happens to the best of us, all of us. And if you say it don't happen to you, you lying.
you're full of shit, son.
You be lying.
Yeah, for sure. But we back.
Word.
We're back in the house. And you ready to jump in, my brother?
Fucking A.
All right. So our podcast is made up of three elements. The first element is cardboard, which is going to be sports card news. This week, our second element is going to be an interview. We were able to sit down at a show with Bruce from Nightmare Cards, and we got a nice little interview in there with him, and then we're going to finish it up with some sports. Are you ready to rip that motherfucking shit?
Rip that shit out. Uh-oh. I forgot to grab a box. Let me scamper on over right quick.
Jeremy's got to reach over to his little stash of wax. He's got the wax stash. What you got in your little box of goodies, bro?
Okay. Here we go.
What you got there, dude?
Let's see, am I in the right spot again?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think I found my butt groove. There we go.
Yeah, you're
I
dead.
don't know if you guys noticed, I'm wearing the Goats jersey. Hashtag Bledsoe was better.
You're goddamn right.
Get a little gander of that there.
That's dope, dude. He was wearing it yesterday for the pod, and I was so stoked about it. It's fucking sick, dude.
I will not wear a Patriots one. I mean, I had a Patriots one back in high school, but
Yeah.
can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
After the way they did my boy. Anyway, I ripped I tried to save it for the pod, but I fucking cracked out, and I got a box of the undercard talking shit about the H2 style products or whatever, I think last week, and I ended up getting a box of it's called the undercard in Prism.
Uh-huh.
And essentially it's supposedly between hobby and retail. Basically, it's for broke boys who don't want fucking retail, basically.
It's the tweener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one actually is a guaranteed auto per box, so it's not too bad. And one of our LCSs, I would say, if you want to say local, is 45 minutes away. Iron Lion had a special on boxes for like just over $100, and it had came with an entry to some giveaway they have with a bunch of cool ass shit that they're doing at the National.
Yeah.
The boxes go for, even on Panini, I think they're like $129. So it was a pretty good deal already. Plus, get entered into that thing, cool ass fucking giveaway and shit. They ended up getting like kind of kicked out of the National early. I guess a lot of the breakers were like having problems. They were getting kicked out every day and shit, and like they were making them break down, and like so they weren't able to finish a lot of their breaks. So they ended up having to do some of them from the shop. So they extended the thing, whatever. I was like, fuck it. I bought a box, and actually, one of the better boxes for like 100 bones, dude. This was a fucking pretty killer box, dude.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come with 18 prisms, and I had 23 in there after I counted, and it came with one variation per box, which was the Kamaru Usman Disco.
Oh, nice. Let me zoom in on you. Boom. Oh, dude, that's sick.
So it's actually pretty cool. It's like a variation, photo variation or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So those are SP. And then I got a numbered red rookie, Tatsuro Taira. Red disco, numbered at 99.
Oh, nice.
And I'm not the biggest fan of the discos, but, numbered rookie cards, you can't really fucking complain. And I hit me some gold, bro. Got a Benil Dairush.
I love gold.
Numbered 9 of 10. Not the hugest card, but fucking gold is always fucking pretty sweet,
Yeah,
in a $100 box.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking, $400 box. Any one of these cards was better than the whole fucking box combined.
Yeah.
Not to always dump on that box, but that one cut pretty deep.
That was traumatic.
And double gold, bro.
Oh, shit.
I love gold.
So the autograph is 1 of 10, which is bookend, if you want to call it eBay 101, whatever. People have switched to the term bookend because everybody knows how the stupid eBay 1 of 1 sounds, but it's numbered 1 of 10, or mirror. I've heard people use that as a 0110. Anything to put into the title, bro, to make it sound cooler, I guess.
The fucking palindrome.
But no, I mean, shit, dude, fucking gold. Jamal Hill is technically the light heavyweight champ right now, but he had to, he's, I don't want to say forfeiting. He's, I guess, forfeiting the title because he knows he can't fight. So, dude, hell of a fucking box for,
Hell yeah, dude.
100, 109 shipped or so, I think it was. So,
Damn, you can't beat that.
Yeah, every good rookie you could want, pretty much. There was Pereira, there was, like all the good rookies in there, pretty much. And I mean, it was pretty dope.
Nice.
I should have saved it for the fucking pod. But anyway, what I'm gonna rip real fast. This one will be quick. Some baseball. Fucking Topps Heritage. Since it's baseball season, haven't ripped a ton of baseball. It's just a little hanger box, but they say hangers got bangers. 2023 Heritage. They've got like the real one autographs. There's a few like kind of cards to chase-ish, They
have a lot
the
of
regular old rookies are okay.
Don't they have a lot of like manufactured errors in there too?
They have stuff like that. I think they have like the high number.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Let's skim through some of these real quick. Michael Chavis, Zach Wheeler, Jesse Chavez, Garrett Cole. Pretty sure most of these usually will have a lot of the stuff towards the middle, the good shit. Francisco Alvarez, rookie. Nothing major there. George Springer, Eric Lauer, Cole Calhoun. Pitcher rookie. I'm not even going to bother calling out the name. Another pitcher rookie, Michael Garcia, Kettle Marte, Hosmer, Bobby Witt Jr. Rookie Cup.
Oh yeah, Bobby Witt.
About maybe a probably 50 center. Drew Waters. Rookie. Pitcher. Nelson Velasquez. Rook. It doesn't look like there's a goddamn thing in here. Brian Hayes. Nope. Yeah, a couple of rookies.
Damn.
That was pretty sour. I think.
I wish I had more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down.
Pretty sure anything over 400 is considered high number, and I don't see any of that. So, nope. Yeah, a couple of rooks, and that is about it in that one. So,
Yeah.
kind of whack, kind of whack.
Not the best.
Not even any like stars or Otanis or anything.
Not what we're looking for.
I should have fucking ripped the other one. That's all right. Got to take the bad with the good.
Yeah, it's all good. The way I see it is like I'm saving up my luck for the big one.
Yep. It's
Save-
got to balance out sometime.
It's got to, right? That's what all us people that want to rip keep telling ourselves. It's going to balance out sometime.
Word.
For sure. Nice, dude. Well, appreciate that rip. Wish it could have been a little bit better, but it's all good.
Yeah, we gave it a shot.
And it was a retail rip.
Yep.
So
Yeah, whatever, like $12 hanger or something.
yeah, for sure. For sure. But you ready to jump into the pod?
Yeah, let's fucking do that.
Let's do that. So our first topic under the cardboard this week is about the Natty. Natty just finished up on Sunday. It ran like Tuesday night to Sunday, and it's all through. Like I think it even broke the record on Saturday. So it looks like it's the all-time most visited national ever. Like it busted up the one that was in Anaheim that was the famous like, this is the best national ever, and had the highest attendance.
Yeah.
And I think they shattered that record on Saturday. So everything that was on Sunday was gravy. So with that being said, this one being the busiest, most attended national ever, like what do you think that means for the hobby to you? Like what do you think that means?
I mean, yeah, that's good. Even with like when everybody says like the markets are down or whatever, there's still all those people. Without having been set up or having talked to too many people that were set up just yet in personal conversations, I'm curious how many of those people were actual buyers. You know, how did the deal? I'm sure the dealers did great. It's the national, and they'll probably always do. But how was their experience as a seller compared to the last few times, or was everybody just selling?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I heard from a few people on YouTube that it was a good show.
yeah,
Like they did well.
Yeah.
Some vendors that set up, and that's
I'm
what
sure
I heard.
everybody did well, but like in
comparison to other
with
ones.
that increased attendance, did you make as much as last year, or did you make like a shitload more?
Yeah.
Was there a lot more people just trying to sell? You know, obviously that increases every fucking year, I'm sure. But
yeah.
so I mean, yeah, either way, pretty fucking dope. I mean, they look like all the maybe not all, but most of the big wigs that everybody expects to see there showed up. You know, that some of them kind of didn't go last year, and like the Gary V's and those kind of guys. You know, and I think everybody was there and made pretty big appearances and shit. I saw people that talked to them and got free shit from them for their kids and shit. You know, and,
Yeah.
I did see that it was only $30 per day, so that ain't too bad at all.
No, that's not bad.
And $150 for the whole thing, but that gets you. I think that gets you kind of like a fast pass sort of thing, kind of skip the line.
Oh, huh.
If you have
the
VIP,
VIP pass or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's not terrible. That's not bad.
That ain't so bad. Yeah.
Mm-mm. No, it's not. And so, do you think that it shows? Like all the doom and gloomers, like to just shut the fuck up already. Like the hobby's not dying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that anybody's saying that it's. I mean, obviously there's people that are saying that it's dying, but more than anything, when they say that, they're just crying that their cards aren't worth what they were.
Yeah,
they're not actually talking about the number of people. They're just talking about money.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
the values, secondary values.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, at what point does the amount of people, I guess, what's the question I'm looking for? At what point does the amount of people that are in the hobby start to cause the cards themselves to actually be more like the... God damn, I can't really think of how to say it. Like how it makes them more sought after because there's more people and not less cards, because it seems like there's more cards than ever being printed.
At what point does the more people add value to your cards because there's more people chasing them? Basically?
Exactly.
I don't know, bro, because so many more people that are in it are just in it for the fucking rip and whack shit.
Do you think that the way people run, like the way they sell off of comps and they buy off of comps and they're like, I'm trying to buy it 70%, trying to buy it 60%. Do you think that like the more people doing that is causing the prices to stay down?
Oh, 100%. I've been saying that for a long fucking time. The more, if nobody's buying above 80% comps, then everything just goes to zero eventually. Mm-hmm. Maybe not quite zero, but, you know.
Just keeps going down.
It keeps going down. You
know?
Yeah. Yeah. And people are desperate, so they sell. And then now that's the new comp, and boom.
Mm-hmm.
Fucks everybody else.
Is there a way out of that?
I don't know, man, because everybody, the hobby means something different to everybody, bro. Like when people say, "Oh, the hobby's dying," a lot of those people are crying because they're not making the same money they were.
Right.
They're not in it for a hobby. They were in it as a business. You know, you can be both, or you can be one, or you can be the other, or whatever. Some people, even anybody that does it just as a hobby, pretty much still wants their shit to be worth something.
Yeah. You
I
don't
mean,
want.
there's probably some people that are super rich that really don't give a fuck. Honestly, like they want to be able to brag about it, but is it a huge deal if it $20,000 card turns into a $200 card to them? No, not really. You know, but you're competing with these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That's who. If you really want that card too, somebody else who can afford to buy it in that fucking sense, and you can't, and you're buying it like as an investment. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not. They're just buying it to show it off.
Just to flex.
You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's hard to say how many of those buyers are actually, you know, buying like that, like the same way they would buy just anything else, a worthless painting they hang on their wall, and they say they paid X for it, and it impresses everybody. But if they ever were to try and go to sell it for that,
It'd be tough. Yeah.
yeah.
You have to have the right buyers, and
Mhm.
yeah. Huh.
But yeah, I don't know. You know, everybody talks about the hobby, but to everyone it's something different. I think there's so many people. I see a lot of people that just rip and rip and rip and sell it all, and sell it all, and rip and rip and sell it all, and sell it all, and rip and sell it all. And anytime they hit the fucking coolest little card, is bam! I gotta sell this right now. Even the rippers, like you would think, like you would want to, like you're chasing treasure. Every once in a while, you would want to like kind of hang on to it and show it off, and like
Hang on to a little bit of that gold.
I see these guys sometimes, and they're like, "Oh, me and my kid ripped this box, and it's his first one of one ever. How much does anybody want to pay for it?" It's like, hang on to it, enjoy it for like a month, bro.
Right,
Fuck, dude,
right.
that's a 1 of 1, dude.
Like, 1 of 1. Oh. You want to buy it?
yeah.
You right away. No, it's true.
And then all the sharks, we want to buy it at 80%, 80%.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they can try and sell it at 100, but sometimes shit's going down so fucking fast that even they're getting fucked doing that sometimes.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. So, do you think it could still be a hobby if you're just flipping cards? Is it a hobby for you at that point?
If all you do is flip cards,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Not really, dude. If it's only about money, I mean, not really. I mean, not in most people's opinion. I don't think that's a hobby, dude. You know, you kind of, like I said a couple pods back, like you kind of do a hobby because you're not worried about the fucking money. It's what you do with fucking your spare money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's what you spend your fucking extra money on, like what you waste it on because it makes you happy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Obviously, making money makes some people happy and shit, but if you are only doing it only for money ever and, like, aren't collecting anything or, like, trying to hold on, like, and I'm not saying you have to have a big old PC or anything, but, like, if you're not ever hanging on to anything ever, it's not really a hobby for you. I wouldn't describe it that way.
Yeah.
You know? You don't have anything fucking that you like hang on to or wouldn't want to sell. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a little weird, but
Are there any other hobbies you could think of where people sell stuff and like flip stuff like how they do in sports cards?
oh, sure, there's hobbies where they do that, but I don't think most of them make much money doing it. Like fucking sports cars and shit like that, and fucking lowriders and all that shit. 9 times out of 10, they fucking spent double fucking before they go to sell it.
Quite a bit more. Yeah. Yeah.
Just about any other hobby, trains, fucking models, fucking whatever the fuck it is, you got way more into it when you go to sell it.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually. Yeah, for sure.
I can't think of anything. So I'm sure sometimes it can be profitable in the right instance if something is rare or
right.
you're famous or you know what I mean, like,
Like
famous
this
artist or a famous person did it or owned it or
Right. Right. Like at the Natty, they raffled off one of Michael Jordan's Mercedes cars. I think it was like a Mercedes he owned,
yeah.
and I think it was Whatnot. I want to say it was Whatnot that raffled it off. I'm not sure, so don't scorch me on the interwebs if it wasn't wrong. But I think it was Whatnot. But they raffled off for $23. You had to pay to get into the raffle, and then it was Michael Jordan's Benz, and it was sick. And you turned it on, and fucking Jordan symbol would pop up on the screen. Like, it was dope. But that, like, if you bought something like that, I could see that appreciating
because of who it is,
who owned it, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if you're just Joe Blow and you put your own logo and everything on there, nobody, you devalued it, probably.
Right. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, and whatever, everybody fucking defines it differently or whatever, but like fucking, I mean, whatever fucking floats your boat, whatever. If it makes you happy, I guess that could be considered a hobby, but you know, as long as it makes you happy, I guess it could be defined that way, but.
Yeah. I've flipped things forever, bro. That's always been something I've done since I was a little kid. And like growing up and working at the pawn shop, I really started flipping stuff. And it was not just cards, you know, it was tools and you name it, Funkos, whatever I came across that I found for a good price that I could make money on, I would buy it and flip it. And I don't know. I don't know if I could consider that a hobby or not, because I've just always done it, you know?
Yeah.
And now that I've gotten back into cards as an adult, it really like kicked in. It's like that's what I want to do, you know. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. Is it almost like making money off the hobby?
Kind of.
You know, not necessarily being.
But there's
my hobby.
There's
you
a
know?
lot of companies that do. You know?
Yeah, and like you say, those are businesses. That's not a hobby.
Yeah.
That's
that doesn't mean that they're not into the hobby or don't collect some shit or
a part of
partake.
You're a part of the hobby, kind of, you know. And I've said many times that like the collectors and the flippers need each other, you know, and the rippers, like everybody needs people that rip wax. We need people that sell cards. We need people that buy cards, and consumer, which are the collectors. You know what I mean? So like if you're collecting.
Yeah, well, with all the fucking internet avenues, you don't. The flipper fucking is the middleman flipper guy. All you gotta do is go post it on the internet and fucking somebody's gonna find. If they're really looking for it, they're gonna fucking find it. You don't need somebody to go find it for you. You know what I mean? That's kind of like
right. But if people aren't selling cards,
the rippers fucking selling their shit.
Even putting it on eBay is still flipping it.
Yeah.
So like if people aren't posting on eBay or ComC or wherever,
that doesn't mean they're solely a flipper though. If they're selling it, they might be selling it for. Because they collected it, now they have to sell it, or they're selling it to buy something else.
Right.
Or
I think a majority of people in the hobby are that.
Yeah.
I think a majority are
mostly
like multiple facets. Like they buy to flip, they rip wax because it's fun, it's a thrill, it's a gamble, it's that gives you that adrenaline, and then if you pull shit that of guys that you don't collect and guys that you don't want, you go and fucking sell them, grade them, sell them. And then flip them over, and then use that money to buy the shit that you are collecting, or shit that you think is going to move up more, or whatever,
or shit you can hang on to, and then is going to be worth more hopefully when you need to sell it.
Right,
essentially.
Right.
You know,
I think a majority of people that are in the hobby do that.
And they have a couple guys that they collect for whatever reason, just because he's their favorite guy and maybe not worth a lot, or favorite school, or favorite fucking whatever.
Right.
You know,
and I think they're like chameleons too. Like when they're in a group of guys that's flipping. They're a flipper.
Yeah,
I flipped this card, made some money. Yeah. And then when they're with a bunch of collectors, they're like, oh, yeah, this is my PC. This is what I collect. So that kind of like hot-foot it back and forth on those like different aspects of what they are.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the influencer guys or whatever are kind of backtracking just a little bit too and fucking admitting that they collect a little bit. And like, because if you admit that you collect anything, you that's not sound fucking investment advice.
Right. It's not. No, it's not.
And if they're trying to tell everybody to make money on it, you know, it's really not smart to just hang on to some guy because you like it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that's what happened was like everybody started trying to fucking intertwine it as like investing and like all of that. And like, yeah, sure it can be, you know what I mean? But like the fucking Wall Street guys kind of came in and kind of like, that's where all the comp stuff, you know, and I get the comp thing, but like the oversaturation of like having to use every comp for every little fucking thing just because one sold for that fucking price. Now you can't fucking sell anymore for that anything other than that ever. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking crazy, dude. But I get using it on fucking cards that sell all the fucking time. But one card numbered out of 10 sold for $200 fucking 3 weeks ago. Now I have to sell you mine for $200 too. When's that card even going to come up again? You know?
Yeah. Well, there's also the fact that if you are trying to sell it for $200 and everybody's like, nope.
Yeah,
you'll just won't sell it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you just won't because it'll chill.
But the problem is because everybody's trying to get it to sell it.
Right.
And if there wasn't so many people doing that, then it wouldn't affect it as much. When more than fucking, jeez, dude, I would say more than 50 just for fucking argument's sake, because that would fucking be what would change. But probably more than 75% of the people are buying something to try and sell it within 2 weeks, a month.
You think it's that high?
Fuck, it seems like it, bro. Fuck, everything fucking, anybody that's buying hard or going around buying fucking shit, dude. Especially, geez, dude, almost, dude. Even a lot of my sales, dude, are to other dealers, people I know are selling it right away.
Yeah.
Right away on Whatnot or something else.
And then there's the guys that you sell a card to, and then they grade it and get a 10 and come and show you.
There's a few guys that come and go through the Bronco boxes and shit, and I know that they're,
Mm-hmm. It's like, now I could buy it back in a PSA 10 from you at like 5X what you bought it from me.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. I've done that before, too, but that was on something that
and it's funny,
wasn't planning on grading.
It's funny, too, because you get like look what I did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, happy for you. I'm like, good. I hope you got a 10,
Yeah.
I hope you got a 10. I hope you don't put it in the sun because all the wax might fall out of it that you fucking buffed it out with. No, just kidding. No, just dead serious. No, but 75%. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm just guessing
from
at the table.
From your table, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, it doesn't sound crazy.
Once in a great while, somebody's buying them because they hope it's going to go up like in a few months or something, but usually it's quicker than that.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not wrong, dude. Like at iCards, the last iCard show, I sold a gentleman a Jason Tatum PSA 10. It was like the red yellow, and he was a Jason Tatum collector. And he was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "I want this Tatum," and he paid comp. He didn't argue the fight. Just said, "What's the comp?" And we found the comp. And he's like, "I'll do that. I want it. I like the Celtics."
I bet you get a lot of that at the National.
Yeah, yeah, a lot more.
Yeah, and you probably get a lot of people who paid fairly good amount to just get in the door. It's like, fuck, I gotta buy a bunch of shit to make that $30 fucking worth it.
Yeah. Oh man. It's just if you're from out of town, you have to fly in.
Yeah,
it's pricey, bro.
Yeah,
$200-$300 a night at the hotel. Depends on how many nights you stay. $300-$400 for your flights.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're in a G and you haven't even walked in the door yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, I get it. You want to make some money if you're there too. To try to counterbalance like the price of getting there and food and all that shit. So it's.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is like everybody says they're making money, bro, but that's kind of impossible, actually. There's no way everybody's making money if everybody's fucking buying off of each other at that same fucking price, and like eventually everything's fucking going down. If you fucking are selling something at 80%, next time it comes around, it's fucking worth $20 less. Next time it comes around, it's worth $20 less. Next time it comes around, if you had two of them, you're fucked.
Right.
Fucking.
Right.
I don't know, man.
And then buying on eBay to flip.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, unless you find some rare shit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on to it for a minute.
Yeah.
You can find some misworded things or some things in there in the week, and you can get a steal on it, and then just hope another one sells for higher or just
sells right away.
Certain things that are rare, people will pay for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That definitely is the case.
It's, yeah, the whole comp thing is what it is. That's what we have to go by for now and shit. But there's not really a better system or way aside from the fucking Illuminati fucking system, or come out with fucking somebody who just says what the fucking prices are. But
this we bequeath $100.
Yeah,
this is worth $100. We said it. Shall it be done?
It's tough, man.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out any way better. I saw somebody on Nonsense, their Facebook group the other day, like just crushing comps, saying how ridiculous it was and how fucked up it was and blah, blah, blah. And then people were just coming back at them with like, well, what do you suggest we do?
There's no other thing.
Come up with something better, if you don't like it.
It is shitty and it sucks, but there isn't anything better, dude.
There really isn't.
With the internet, there's no, the only thing that you can do is just fucking hold strong and stop being a bitch, bro, and not fucking succumb to that shit, dude, and just say, dude, there's fucking only 10 of them, dude. Just because one sold fucking 3 weeks ago for fucking X
Yeah.
doesn't mean that I have to sell mine for that, bro. Go find another one.
Yeah.
If you find another one and somebody's willing to sell that, for cool.
Yeah.
If not, tough shit, dude. You know?
And
I don't care if you need it for your rainbow, what the fuck you need it for. It's, you know, it's, and the hardest one, I think, is the fucking case hit SSP shit that's not numbered, bro.
Right.
Because who knows how many of those fucking things there are. You can go and you can buy, you can get some deals on those sometimes because people hit them. And that's one of those things that people hit, and they're like, "Fuck! I gotta go sell it right now. I fucking go make my couple $100 back on that $400 worth of fucking wax I just fucking bought."
Right.
And they get $100 or $200 for it, or fucking whatever, bro.
Right.
And fucking, it's fucking worth 2, 3, 4, whatever. And you get a fucking good deal on it just because they fucking are trying to recoup, or they're fucking happy to be able to sell something finally. Oh, finally I get to sell a card, you know. And fucking, I think that's part of it too, bro. They get to feel like they fucking sold something, bro. And,
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It's like a charge.
Yeah.
It's like a serotonin.
They get to be
like,
part of it now that they sold something.
Mm-hmm.
And so you fucking say you know, there's 6 of them listed on eBay for fucking $700. And you come up on one for $300 at a fucking show, and you go and buy one of those ones for $700. Now the comp is $700, and you got 2 of those motherfuckers. Selling both for $600, look like a hero.
Yeah.
You know.
I can be your hero,
And
baby.
you just fucking manipulated the comp and fucking, but you know, it's a true comp because you bought it, paid for it, shipped to your fucking house.
Yeah.
Now you got 2 of them. You could sell them fucking both for cheaper than the one you fucking bought and still make fucking hella cash.
Yeah. I think a lot of people do that.
And the SSPs, there's no numbering, so
You don't know.
they're really not that rare, dude.
Some of them aren't. Yeah.
You know? Some of them aren't. Yeah, some of them are. But
Some are, but
the implication is that they're all ultra rare.
mm-hmm.
You know?
No, they're not.
Yeah.
See how many downtowns come out, bro? I see downtowns everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
Especially the ones that are just a parallel of the set where there's one of every player.
Mm-hmm.
Or every fighter or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It'd be interesting to know how many there were.
The tiger skins and the fucking
Zebras.
mosaic. What's the mosaic?
Mosaic.
All the different
Mosaic has like
Genesis
and
peacocks,
honeycomb.
I think, and
Honeycomb.
they're all not numbered, right?
Mm-mm. Yeah. I think they have a stained glass in Mosaic too.
Yeah.
They have one in Prism. They have one in Mosaic. That's what I don't like. I don't like when they
Yeah.
have multiple sets that have the same.
Yeah, that sucks.
Case
too.
hit.
We've talked about that one too.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer.
Well,
Some of them are bigger than others, and
until
some
they
of
find the next new fucking thing that everybody fucking gets a hard on for.
right.
That's why I'll buy and sell those, but I try and get rid of them fucking quick, bro.
Yeah.
I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Anytime I've tried to hang on to anything like that, any kaboomy thing or anything like that, even in the fucking main people, dude, goes down.
Yeah.
Unless it's maybe a 10, but
10s seem to have a little more lasting power, but it's hard getting 10s on those.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I would fucking love to go to the National one day, dude, fucking just to check it out.
Yeah, I would
It'd be
too.
a little overwhelming. You really would have to try and make like a fucking week vacation out of it for the first time, bro. To be able to fucking do it right and not have to fucking, to be able to take breaks in between and chill and do something else while you're there and kind of take a breath and
Yeah.
say hi to everybody, bro. Like I was joking around and I kept saying, I was semi-serious, but like if we didn't have our show, I was going to drive out there just for a day.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I fucking said what's up to everybody, I'd be fucking done.
I got to go home.
Yeah. I wouldn't even be able to go like say hi to anyone, you know? Like
Yeah.
fucking, it'd be, yeah. So
Yeah, you'd need multiple days for sure.
you need a couple
Yeah.
days and you need a fucking,
It's like going to Disney World. Like, you
Yeah.
need some days.
need to plan it ahead and get the mosey and all that. And
Yeah.
that's the hard part. Getting the hotel fucking year in advance.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost got online last night and looked at Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like, look at the hotels. And from what I've heard, the venue's not close to a bunch of hotels.
No.
So it's going to be like Uber City, you know?
Oh, shitty.
So that's kind of a drag. But
Okay, I'll get one of those fucking mopeds.
get on one of those bike carriers that has like the little love seat in the back and they're pedaling and they have a little.
Ching, ching. But for real, bro, we got to start a beef with somebody just so we can fucking squash it at the National. Who's down? Who wants to fucking start a fucking internet fight with us? And talk shit all year long?
Who wants some beef?
Yep, some beef.
Beef
Get a
is
bunch of clicks. And fucking
beef is when I see you.
Guaranteed to be in ICU.
One more time. Fuck yeah, let's start some shit, dude.
And then we could squash it at the national, and everybody loves us, and fucking.
Then we could get clicks, and we could get all kinds of love,
video watches and subscriptions.
That's funny. How many of those did you see? At least
3, I think.
At least 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least 3.
Like, really, bro? I didn't even know they were fighting, dude.
I didn't even know they were mad at me.
Cool, I guess.
I didn't even know you were mad at us, bro. What the fuck? Well, you want to squash it? Yeah, let's squash it.
Fucking nerds don't even know what beef and squash means, bro. Never had beef.
Fucking nerds.
Beef is when you make your enemies start your Jeep.
Ah, dude. Biggie will tell you. Biggie will tell you what it is. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's start beef with sports card nonsense.
I mean, that would be the easiest one.
They're the biggest. Yeah. You know, they're on top of the pile, so.
They would probably just crush us, though. They probably have a fucking dick-riding ass army, bro, that would fucking.
I know.
Oh, my God.
We'd probably get jumped at every show we went to.
I'm sure several of our listeners listen to both. So.
Oh, I'm sure. I listen to them. You know?
I did for a while, but I couldn't do it anymore.
I listen.
And I don't hate him, but he's whatever. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I disagree sometimes.
I disagree. Yeah, I disagree.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
I don't, on his takes, like I don't necessarily disagree on most of his takes, but I disagree when he goes hard about other content creators and it's like
he's a little brash and like
calls them drips and calls them boring and like talks shit and like, damn, that sucks. Yeah. Like, shouldn't you like want to pump other people up and like, I mean, that's living in the world of should. Yeah. I know that a lot of people aren't the same, but like, I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about people. I'd rather like build them up. Like, yeah.
And we talk a little bit of shit about them.
A little bit.
Jokingly.
A little bit. Mostly truthful.
Yeah, but
like joking.
Funny, in a funny way.
In like a like in a playful way.
Like in a yo mama way. Like your mama isn't your mother. I know your mother, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. She calls me all the time.
She calls me Hito. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody could stand this heat, bro.
No.
Nobody could get this smoke. Like we grew up in the hood. They wouldn't be able to handle like the shit talking. We'd be able to crush them pretty well. Anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fucking kind of funny.
Like when we saw Sports Card Investor at the Denver Card Show, and you were like, "Dude, should I just go and drop an elbow on him?
I can top rope him. I was gonna set up a chair and fucking. I'll do a flying burrito. I think I called it. I can spin through the air and
boom,
just land on him.
Drop the bow on Jeff Wilson. That would be like crazy clicks,
dude. It would be,
it'd be almost.
You had enough in the fucking in the zipper bag to bail me out.
I'll bail you out, dog. It's worth it for the clicks, right?
Shit, bro. You could probably fucking get a bunch of donations from around the show. Take me to steak dinner after.
You'd probably get a standing ovation.
Right.
Just kidding, Jeff. We were just joking. We would never do that.
Yeah. No, we'd probably get jumped. He has a fucking little army too, I think.
Oh yeah, he does. A lot of soccer moms. IT dads.
13-year-olds.
13-year-olds. Beat the shit out of us with their Zion case.
Their fucking Zion case costs more than most of my cards and shit.
Oh, shit. But we'll move on, bro. We'll move on. We'll get off of that one, and we'll move on to our second topic under the cardboard. And it is about DraftKings. Apparently at the Natty, during the Natty, they announced that they're going to start doing breaks. And they had like a little in-person break at Wrigley Field there in Chicago. So it looks like they're going to throw their hat in the ring, dude. So my question for you is because a company like DraftKings comes in, is that the last straw that breaks the camel's back, and like people just saying that it's fucking gambling, bro?
Jeez, dude, I don't know. I mean,
Like Caesar's Palace starts doing breaks.
What else did DraftKings do besides gambling? Anything at all?
I don't think so.
I mean, you might be able to play some free fantasy football on there, but
I don't know. I don't even think you could do that anymore. I think you could at one time.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
They might have like a weekly free thing for $1 million.
Right.
Some kind of.
Sign up for free now, and you can win $1 million.
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty much a dead giveaway, right?
Wow. Well, who did Fanatics buy?
It was a weird company.
Yeah.
Like not weird, but
Wasn't
the name was
a bigger name one.
the name was like I can't remember. It was a strange name that I had never heard of before.
I knew it wasn't DraftKings, but I was like, well, they're obviously next.
Right.
Huh. I haven't even been on DraftKings, I don't think, for a while. I used
Yeah.
to do a little daily fantasy on there, but
I did one season. I fucked around and never won once.
yeah. I won like a couple bucks here and there. Daily fantasy is fucking tough.
Mm-hmm.
There's kind of like a whole different like system to it. You kind of have to if you send multiple entries too, you can and barely change your team. You can take like first, second, and third place.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because it pays out like.
In tears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I tried it a few times. I won a couple dollars. I didn't like ever win because.
Right.
I did a few that was like $5 and you would win like $8 or something.
Right.
If you finished in the top 20 or wherever you finish is however you get paid. And it depends on how many people joined, I think. And
Right. It's like
they chop it up and take a percent. They take a percentage off the top like a fucking casino.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a
It's
poker
like
game.
it's like a poker tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The payouts are tiered, and it depends on how
And
many
then they
people.
just chop it all up between everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the top 100 or
So-
whatever it is.
Now they're doing breaks.
And sometimes you get like 67 cents for the last 20 places or something.
You get some change back. A couple nickels to rub together.
Breaks, huh? Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's kind of a dead giveaway to me.
That's, yeah. I mean, kind of hard to
Dispute.
argue.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
What do you think their card father? Is that what he calls himself? The fucking guy from what you call it?
Oh, from Burbank?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That hates
does.
breaks.
He does. He does. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's just the way it's gonna start moving, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and breaks are the only way for the average Joe to fucking be able to afford anything anymore. You know, when you got celebrities like Drake who can afford to open 12, 14 cases or whatever the fuck it was. You know?
Right.
And you're fucking over here scraping $300 for a shitty team.
It's like, man, I got the Cardinals
And
again.
and then there's only like 6 cards in the whole fucking thing. So you got basically a 1 in 5 chance. Not even a 1 in 5 chance because most likely there's multiple.
It could be multiple
from the same
teams.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least there's probably a couple cards from the same team almost every time. At least one guy's gonna get a couple cards.
If you
Like
don't-
4
yeah.
people get cards out of the whole fucking thing.
Opening up flawless, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough.
Literally, like 90% of the people get 0
They get
in a
fucked.
flawless break.
Yeah. And that's what Rob Veras was
Yeah.
saying. You know, he's like,
Yeah.
we don't think that people are going to be, like, young kids are going to want to stick in the hobby because they'll get fucked so many times that they'll just be like, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
But I think he and most people underestimate, like, the human fucking condition that wants to gamble abroad.
Yeah.
People want to gamble.
Oh yeah.
I want to gamble.
As soon as they started putting the extra chase hits in there too. Originally, it was buy all this shit and then hang on to it forever because that's what happened before.
Right.
So make sure you hold all this stuff forever, and it's going to be worth all kinds of fucking money. Well, they caught on within a decade that ain't going to fucking work when everybody has fucking 300 of them. What the fuck? We're all going to have 300 of them in fucking 30 years. So
Right.
that's not going to fucking work.
No.
So those rookie cards and shit maintain, you know, some of the best ones would be $20 to $100, you know,
Yeah.
for certain times and shit. But for the most part, all that shit is the junk era and pretty much deemed valueless. But as soon as they started putting chases in there, like autographs and shit like that,
That's it.
couldn't fucking wait to go get another pack.
That
bro.
was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I found out that was going on, I think it was around like 2003, 2004 when I found out that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I went nuts.
Yeah.
I went nuts. I was at our LCS that we had here in town all the fucking time. chasing autos, chasing jersey cards. Like I had to fucking, I couldn't stop.
Yeah. For me, it was. I mean, I stayed into cards for a little longer, and I'm a little bit older, so I was a few years ahead of you in the card stuff. But yeah, I was, early. I've talked about like the 1990, 91s chases of the find the Reggie and the find the Nolan stuff in the upper deck and those kind of things, and even 92 Don Russ I think had 92 Don Russ I think had some chases of like there's a mantle. Actually, even that's some of the boxes that I have stashed, not back here to open, but there's like where you can pull fucking crazy fucking autographs, but they're like 1 in fucking 400,000 packs or some shit. Yeah. But they're in there.
Astronomical chances,
and some of those boxes still maintain a little value. Like most of that shit from back then you can get for a couple dollars a box, but those stay around $20, $30, $40 a box.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
Because there might be one still left in there. Yeah.
There's a couple left in there, and they were numbered to like 2,500, which sounds astronomical now, but and that was the only chase out of the millions of fucking cards that they produced. 2,500 is a pretty fucking small number.
Yeah, very small.
Literally, some of them are still in packs. Fucking,
it has to be
30 years later.
It has to be.
Yeah.
And they produce so many boxes, many boxes. That's about right when I jumped out. Like I started in like 86, 87. And I jumped out about 91, 92.
I gave up pretty quickly after never hitting anything in any of that shit, and started, partying and hanging out and chicks and shit like that. I actually got a girlfriend and shit. Fucking 92, 93, I stopped until, and I would still dabble here and there.
Yeah.
I would go buy a few packs, or I would fucking look at my cards here and there.
Pull them out and check them out. Yeah.
But, off and on pretty much till around 2000 I started buying some more shit again, and bounced around. But once they started having like the jersey cards and numbering things and stuff like that too, it helped fucking create that manufactured, but it's rarity.
Right. Right. The first I when I went back to the card shop, I don't want to say it was like 2003. Maybe 2004. I can't remember exactly. But it was the first year that National Treasures came out. Do you know them?
Yeah.
It was the very first National Treasure set.
Like fucking lemonade.
Oh, I know, dude. Not even slowing down. I have to work tomorrow. Damn it.
Sorry, dog.
No, it's all good. I'll be fine. But, it was the first year of National Treasures. And I bought a pack, which was like $70 or something. Oh wow! And he pieced out a box and he was selling them by packs, and they used to come in packs back then, I think. Yeah. And I bought one, and I pulled a Terrell Davis out of 50, and it had 2 cross sections of his face mask in it, and I was like, "That's the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life." Of one of my favorite players, I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Yeah. And I had that card maybe up until about like 3-4 years ago, and I finally sold it on eBay, and it was stupid to sell it. Stupid. Yeah. I didn't even get nearly that. I mean, maybe like $50, $60. But as soon as I saw that and the serial numbers, I was like, oh, dude, that's so dope. So dope. Yeah. And it just started going nuts for about 2-3 years again in my like 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I sold all those cards. I had like Aaron Rodgers rookies and all kinds of cool shit. Some pretty cool early Tom Brady relics and a bunch of cool shit from back then, and it had been worth a lot of money now.
Shit, I pulled a Griffey from that store fucking about early 2000s for sure. He had a box just chilling for like, I don't know, he was selling them for probably $10 a pack or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Upper Deck, 89 Upper Deck, and snagged an extra little Griffey out of there. That was pretty cool.
Little star rookie.
Yeah, that was one of the funnest pulls of my life, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I don't know how many packs of Upper Deck I ripped when I was a kid. Never pulled any. Yeah. Never.
Well, they didn't have a ton of that fucking shit either, bro. They would always run out, and it was the most expensive. And
yeah, I pulled a Will Clark out of there, and I was so stoked. I was like, that was better than the Griffey for me. Yeah. I used to chase him, but yeah. You're right, dude. As soon as they introduced all that shit, putting the hits in there, like the gambling aspect of it really took off.
Yeah, because there's a chase. There's a reason to just keep buying and buying and buying until you hit something, just like a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
It's like almost identical to a lottery ticket. Then they even had like the odds,
Right. Right.
1 in 4.
This box has 2 guaranteed autos. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit! Now I got to buy the whole box.
Even before there was guaranteed, even like the packs or the autos would be 1 in 540 packs or
Right.
whatever. It was still stated as like odds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's the way. I mean, I think that's the way that they're gonna keep the hobby going nutty and people
Yeah.
coming in because people love to gamble, man.
And yeah, like I always say, somebody has to open the packs for the cards to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to open the packs. So one way or the other, somebody's got to open that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Through breaks, through just buying them, whatever. But
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. DraftKings. Let's see. We'll keep an eyeball on that situation. See what they end up doing with it and how they end up doing it, and check it out.
yeah, even vintage and stuff, I think would slowly die if there wasn't newer cards to be opened every year to keep people into things.
Yeah.
Maybe not die completely, but it would die off.
It would get way
It
slower.
would get less popular.
Mhm.
Nobody's collecting anything else. Nobody's opening shit. No.
I don't know, but I think it's gone too far now. It's like it's
Well, the big shit, the big gigantic cards are always going to be worth money to people who don't even give a fuck about fucking
money and yeah,
sports or anything, dude. Because it's just something to show everybody.
it's a flex.
It's like buying a fucking Egyptian vase.
I bought this Egyptian vase. They found it up King Tut's ass in his
Yeah.
tomb. Yeah.
This fucking Mickey Mantle belonged to Charlie Sheen.
Right. Right. Yeah. Did you see Post Malone buy that fucking
Yeah.
that what do you call it? What was it?
The One Ring.
Yeah. What was the set? Not
Oh,
you.
Magic, right?
Magic. Yeah. Posty got his hands on it. And this girl I work with, she's young, dude. She's like 19. And she's a huge Post Malone fan, and she hit me up. She's like, "Did you see
To
Post?"
show you right away.
Yeah, she's like, "See, look at this. Post Malone bought
Yeah.
this card or whatever." And she's like, "Have you heard of this card?" I was like, "Yeah, I heard about it." And
Pretty sure they even made him a card in a Magic set or something, somehow or another.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Might have been a promo thing. It might not have been real. But.
yeah, that's cool. He has stuff in Ginter, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has like just like a. I don't know if he has an autograph or not, but definitely has a card.
That'd be cool.
I got that one for my niece actually from Dom. Actually, Domo.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. That's right.
The black one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Posty. But
Yep. Gamble on.
gamble on. Get your gamble on. But we'll move on, dude. We'll jump out of that, and we'll move on to our third topic under the cardboard, which is the Rare Elements Sports Card Show recap. So we had the show, like we were saying earlier, in the pod. We had it on Saturday, and it was fucking great, dude. It was a great show turnout. We had a lot of people show up. We had a bunch of new vendors. They were all fucking cool as shit. We had some of our regulars and some of the folks that had set up with us since day one, really. And a lot of folks were at the National that normally set up with us, but we had a pretty good mixture of Pokemon and sports, and it turned out pretty good, dude.
Yeah. It's good attendance. It's actually kind of nice to get a little bit of that extra mixture going on and get those other people showing up for the Pokemons and the Funkos and some of that kind of cool shit,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The Funks, there was some pretty good Funks in the house.
yeah,
Nightmare was there, and they had a nice selection of Funkos. My brother, who doesn't collect cards at all, but he dabbles in Funkos, he went and grabbed a few of them off of them. So
that's cool.
So even if you didn't have a sports card background, there was still something for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what was great. There ended up being another event outside. Was kind of a little small business thing, and there was a few vendors out there, and they had brought like some food trucks and stuff, and I didn't even know because I would have told everybody shit. So
Yeah.
by the time we got outside, they were all gone. But heard that what was out there was actually pretty decent. And,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. It was good grub. Thanks again to Joe Tomatoes. Those fucking dudes killed it.
Yeah.
Got several compliments on the food.
You're goddamn right.
We'll definitely be hitting you guys up for the next round.
They even brought some free cannolis, bro.
Oh, those were flame.
Oh, my God.
I had to stash the last one and bring it home to Mom Dukes.
Oh, nicely done, dude. Nicely done.
That fucker was pretty good. I made sure to I announced it a couple times and nobody fucking took them, so I was like, I guess.
Don't mind if I do. I had 2 of them.
Yeah, they were
fucking awesome. They were so good, man. Cannoli. I have a weak spot in my heart for cannolis, bro. I love them. I love them.
Yeah, no, it was good sales. I think quite a few people did okay. We had the vendors from New Mexico. We had several new people from Pueblo. We had people from Springs come down, new vendors, and people that we know that were their first time setting up. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I think
it was a good show, man. It was a good show. There was a gentleman at our table that he was from Denver, and he was going to visit some family in Alamosa. And on the way through, he's like, I saw the show. He's like, on the way through, I stopped here, and he hung out for 3-4 hours, dude.
Sweet.
Like, he did a couple rounds, and we did a couple deals and stuff. He was super, super cool.
Yeah.
And, so people from all over came and had spent some money and hung out with us. And
people are pretty sure we had people from Trinity and Canyon and Springs. And
yeah, it was a good time.
it was pretty cute.
It was a good time. So, do you want to show off some pickups?
That Micro Mini National.
The Pueblo National.
The National with a P. The P is silent.
Panational.
Let's see here. This one was pretty fun. It's just DJ LeMahieu autograph from Strata. But it's on card. It's a shadow box. It's acetate. It has like 3 or 4 different layers in it and shit.
Oh, wow.
And
that's sick, dude.
The homie Levi gave me that for a steal that I could not pass up. So, I mean, look how thick that thing is, bro. It's like fucking 1/4 inch thick, bro. 3/8 of an inch thick.
It's like 700 point.
I mean, I didn't even know they made fucking mags that thick. Fucking mag is probably $30.
It looks like you could put a deck of playing cards in there.
But man, when we had that infield with him and fucking Arenado and fucking
Trevor,
oh man. That was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
This one's pretty cool. Picked this one up from the homie Seth in a little trade action for the for one of the Danny Trejo autographs that I had.
Oh, nice.
So this is a game used from early Upper Deck. This is 2000 and come on, eyeball 6. It looks like Upper Deck. It's got Carson Palmer, Brett Favre, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and David Garrard. So the Carson Palmer and David Garrard I could do without, obviously, but it's numbered to only 25. All game used.
Nice.
These old school ones, they carry a fair amount of value if they've got guys like Manning and Brady and shit. You know, Brady, Manning, Favre are all-time greats, obviously. When this card was made, Palmer and Garrard were kind of a big deal. Oh, it's numbered to 30, not 25. But, I mean, obviously when the card was made, those dudes were...
They were starters.
Kind of thought to be kind of in the same league as these guys. But, yeah, nah. I mean, they played in the NFL, if you want to say the same.
Not so much.
Picked this one up from the homie Scott. Nice little Joker rookie.
Oh, nice.
Pretty crisp and clean. It's a little OC. I mean, it might be one to send in the pile just for the fuck of it. We'll see.
Why so serious?
But I've had a couple of these. This one's probably one of the better ones that I've had because I had one that was actually pretty messed up. I don't know. That's pretty OC. It might not be worth it, but either way. Got this from Scott too. He just hooked it up because he knows I like weird, cool, crazy stuff, especially Colorado stuff. This is a 1990 Denver Zephyrs team set.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you're from Colorado and grew up in the 80s and 90s, you might know who the Zephyrs were. It was our only baseball team for a while.
A long time.
It was the minor league for, I want to say, like the Brewers. I'm not sure.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I want to say they were the Brewers minor league team back then, but I could be wrong. And then I got this Desmond Ritter autograph, Rookie Vision autograph, numbered to 49. It's an FCG 10 with 3 10s and a 9.5, bro. So I don't know what the hell to do with that. I want to try and send it to someone else for grade.
Yeah.
Just because nobody's going to give me money for it in FCG, you know. They'll give me money for it, but, you know, it's a tough sell to get the right value for. But they're good graders. They're quality graders for the most part, from what I understand. The slabs are beautiful and clean. I would love to just keep it in there, but I just don't know. I mean, with 3 10s and a 9.5, that's almost worth sending to Beckett for a fucking pristine or a fucking black label, bro. Just for a shot. I mean, that's not that much, dude, to try it. But even a PSA 10 would be just fucking, you know, cracking cross to a PSA 10. Might just leave it. 3 10s is pretty cool, even just for them. The thing is that, you know, I like about them, they've got that barcode on the back, and I can go and look at this card, and it'll say, you know, it's got 3 10s in the corners, 9.5, so it'll show me the bad corner.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. So.
What they thought it was. And
If it's got something on the surface, it'll show you exactly what they saw, you know. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
They're a pretty cool company. The slabs are nice. The labels are actually pretty nice. You know, they just don't sell for a ton aftermarket. Pick these up after the fact at Aiden's joint, the Rocky Mountain Fan Cave.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I know we took a little vid up there, but I don't think we have any of that ready to rock.
I haven't put it out yet, no.
But it picked up a couple of, you know, low risk, potential high reward fucking guys. Malik Willis rated rookie, clearly auto. You know,
Yeah.
Quarterback fucking autograph, fucking rated rookie. And Bailey Zappi RPA at a 99.
Nice.
So a couple guys that, you know, if they play or if they get traded or if they go somewhere else, these are not cards that I'm in any kind of a hurry to sell. This is something I'll just probably throw in a box, and as soon as they get their name mentioned on ESPN, oh, bam!
On the ESPN.
Yeah, we will pump and dump that shit.
That's right.
And then here's a fun one.
I was delayed on the button there a little bit, but
Pump and dump.
I got there.
This one was just for fun. This was actually a PC card. I'm going to have to double check it for grading because it actually looks pretty cool, pretty good for a thick card. This is from early UFC. This is 2010, I think, round 3 it was, which is basically the third series ever created of the Topps UFC cards. Ariane Celeste, but it's the gold parallel. So, my babe. First couple years of UFC, Topps UFC, all they had was base, gold, and silver. So the silvers were actually stamped and numbered to 188, and then the golds have the gold trim, but they're not numbered.
Yeah.
So they didn't even have like 101s and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they were fairly rare. They're not worth a ton of money, but they're rare-ish. Kind of vintage UFC, I call it.
Yeah.
But that was I got a couple other little things, but those were, for, you know, some pretty cool stuff. I always end up with some cool stuff there, dude. You never know what you're going to see. Cards coming from down south or some stuff that you haven't seen at the Springs and Denver shows and shit.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
so.
For sure. For sure.
What'd you bring home, boy?
Got a little stack. Got some pickups from the Pueblo show. Let's see. This one here is a little immaculate Darren Waller auto. And we're hoping for a nice comeback season for that guy because we got this card. So he was a beast before he got hurt, but he's going to be coming back, and we'll see what happens with him.
Sweet.
This one here is a flawless draft picks Delvin Cook auto. That one's out of 15. And he went to the Jets and did not sign. So he's still kind of out there lingering. We'll see where he ends up. And, you know, I thought I'd take a little stab at one of his cards.
Yeah, he was saying something that he thought it would be a good fit or some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. But obviously the check didn't fit in his wallet.
That's right. That's right.
He's like, I need those magnums.
This one here is a Traylon Burks RPA Panini 1. Nice little 3-color patch on that guy. And if he ever gets a quarterback, he might be able to actually do something. He was a pretty high draft pick at wide receiver there, and there's a lot lot of potential with him. So hopefully took a flyer on him. And that's the same as this one. This one here is a Brees Hall Black Pandora auto out of 25. And he was killing it before he blew his knee out. And he blew his knee out in his rookie year. He's going to be back. They're kind of saying he's going to be back right away for the start of the season. The Jets are like, we'll ease him back in. So we'll see what happens there. He has Aaron Rodgers as a QB now. So they might be able to take some pressure off the running game and open up some running lanes for him. If he is able to recover from that injury, that might be a banger. Still a pretty valuable card, but
Yeah.
it has a lot of upside potential on it for sure. I was able to get my hands on this one. This one here is a Caleb Williams auto, and it's from Bowman University Inception. I believe it's out of 75. Yeah, 75. And he had the Heisman. He won the Heisman last year. He's going to be the big chase coming out next year. He's going to probably go number 1 overall, and it's nice to get a hold of that guy. Got a couple slabs here. Got this Bowman Platinum Shohei Ohtani Rookie Revelations. It's in a PSA 9. It kind of looks like a rainbow foil. And picked that guy up in a trade with a little kid, dude. He wanted I think it was a Juan Soto card. He wanted Juan Soto, and I was like, let's do it for the Ohtani. And he's like, all right. I was like, check with your dad.
Yeah.
Make sure it's cool with your dad. And he
Yeah.
did, and we made the deal. It was pretty cool little trade.
Better not bring your kids. No, please bring your kids to the show. Just don't let them listen to the pod.
Don't let them listen to us. D-Gens over here. We picked up this Brock Purdy, red, white, and blue, PSA 10. Was able to grab that guy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, not a bad little card. This one is a select black gold die cut T-Law, and it caught a 10, and those die cuts are hard to 10, so I thought it was a nice card to pick up. Got that guy, and he's going to be, hopefully he does does what he does. And this one, I think I got this from the same gentleman you got your Ritter from.
Oh, it looks like it.
And he was he had a whole bunch of FCG slabs, and we got this Josh Young auto, and this one's not numbered, I don't think.
Oh, no?
No,
Just a base?
it's black.
Yeah. Were they all black border?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is numbered.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, damn it.
I don't know.
199.
Okay.
199. Pick that guy up, and this one is a 9. The auto got a 10, but it has 2 10s. It has 10 on centering and 10 on surface, 9.5 on edges, and 8.5 on corners.
Oh.
And I could see right here why.
Yeah.
That little corner right there has a nice little bump on it.
Yeah.
So, might just keep it in the slab.
Nice.
And this last one is
It's on card, too?
Mm-hmm. It is. This last one is my favorite one. And I don't know. I might try to buy this from the business keep it. But it's a 2021 Panini Spectra Terrell Davis Gold Vinyl 101. And it's in a SGC 9.5. And
Oh, I saw that one, too. Actually, I think I've seen a couple people with that card.
mm-hmm. It's made its rounds.
Wasn't that Southeast at one point?
I have no idea.
No, that's not where you got it.
No. I got it from the same gentleman that I got the Young from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's cool as fuck.
Maybe
dude.
that might not be the same one. There's a lot of 101s, but a lot of gold vinyl 101s, different sets, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that could be confusing, but it's fucking sick.
Yeah. TD is one of my all-time favorite
It's
Broncos.
101,
so,
right?
Yeah.
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 Let me see.
Pretty cool card. I might try to swoop it and put it in the PC. I don't know. It's pretty sick though. I like it.
It's pretty key.
I've never owned a 101, so that'd be the first one if I did it.
Yeah. Pretty sweet.
Yeah. But those were the pickups for the shop that we picked up for the show. And yeah, it was a good show. Ended up selling a bunch of wax, selling a bunch of cards, and picking up a lot of stuff. Bought a little collection. So not bad, dude.
Cool. Yeah, thanks everybody who came, showed up, vendors, everybody, any new listeners that might listen because they showed up at the show or because we told them about it or any of that. We appreciate you checking it out. Tell your friends.
Go tell your friends. Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
Will you shut that AC down?
Nope.
It's getting a little loud. Boop.
I'm going to have to stand up and do it, I guess.
All right. Yeah. I can hear you now.
I could have tried the old smack it, I guess.
The Arthur Fonzarelli.
Smack it like that.
Like, down.
It would have worked.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably would have.
Probably just needs to rattle the battery around a little.
But, yeah, that's all I got for the cardboard, bro. Do you want to take a little shot?
Yep. Yeah, well, I still have some chaser, so I don't have to drink a fucking another beer.
So this one here is a little Jameson. We got
A little JMO.
got a little JMO in the tube.
Salute.
Here's to you, brother. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Jameson is Irish, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Irish whiskey.
What do they say when they take a shot?
The Irish? I don't know. Do you have anything?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were testing me.
I kind of was. I just feel like they fucking. I feel like there's something that they say.
Aussie. Oh
Like-
no, wait, that's
like
all,
salute
those
or
are
something,
Australians.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever. Never mind. That was dumb. I tried to be funny and I fucked it up.
It's all good, dude. It was funnier that way anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. So now that we did our shot, we will jump into our interview section of the pod, and we were able. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name.
Ziak.
That's right. Bruce Ziak. He is one of the owners of Nightmare Sports Cards. And is it just Nightmare Cards? I think it's just Nightmare Cards.
Nightmare cards. Yep. Because they have a lot of other shit.
And he and his wife, they have the company together, and they go to the shows, and they set up all over Colorado, and they're great people. And we were able to meet them through this Colorado card community, and they were so cool to come set up with us, and he wanted to sit down, and so we had a little interview. And
Met him up in Greeley.
Did you?
Yep.
At the NoCo show?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm going to pack this little bowl
Okay, pack it on up.
while we listen to the interview.
All right, so we'll give you the interview, and here is Bruce Ziak. We'll be right back. What's going on, guys? We are here at the Rare Elements Summer Show. It's all cleared out. Everything's all done and finished, and we have the awesome privilege of sitting down with Mr. Bruce Ziak from Nightmare Cards, and with, as always, my homeboy Jeremy's in the hizzy. And so we wanted to sit down with you. You're an awesome guy. We've had a chance to meet at the last iCard show, and we wanted to have you talk about your business, man. What are you guys doing?
Thank you. We first started out with about a 6-foot table, and now we have about 80 feet of space. We sell Funkos, Pokemon, Magic, all kinds of sports cards, a lot of vintage stuff, and we like to dabble in a little bit of everything to make the experience different when you come to our stands.
Nice. So how long ago did you start doing all this stuff?
We started about 9 years ago with one 6-foot table with James from All Seas.
Oh, sweet.
Shout out
to
doing
those
that show
guys.
that long?
I apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Shout out to James and all the All Seas crew, Ken, all you guys, awesome people. They've set up here. We've haven't set up at their show yet, but
No. I might do the next one. I was thinking about it.
I it's right in the middle of my hunting season, so
Ooh.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I want to.
Yeah.
I would like to. Yeah, dude. What's the stuff that you specialize in the most? You would say, like your table. What are people gonna see?
I'd say the most that we have is a lot of different kind of Funkos. We try to get a lot of the holy grails to the chases to the rare and hard to find ones. We always buy collections, so it's always something different every time you come see us.
Nice.
So how do the sports Funkos do? I was wondering about that. They seem like they're like kind of the least popular of the Funkos. Maybe not the least, but lesser.
They're not a big hit because, unfortunately, a lot of the ones I dealt with, they're only pretty much different color jerseys, but that's it. There's not really chase variations, glow in the darks. I haven't seen any of those yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They don't make the specialty ones like.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
What type of Funkos are people really after? Like, what's the big chases?
Anime.
Really?
Anything anime, glow in the dark, those special chase ones from Funko, any kind of convention ones, those sell like hotcakes. We sell out of anime at every single show.
Really? Is it tough to source those?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the second we get them in, they're usually going right out because everybody always comes for anime first.
Really? Anime, huh? That's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't think that. That's interesting.
Well, and another thing I noticed with like the Funko and the Pokemon worlds and those kind of things is like the stuff that comes from the conventions and those kind of things actually carries a premium. Whereas with sports cards, it seems like it kind of doesn't. Like if you get a card that's like a national convention thing and wasn't actually like pack pulled from something you can buy at a box at a store, like a hobby box, the hobby doesn't show as much respect for that. And it's obviously lesser printed and everything. You know what I mean? So, which is, to me, it should be worth more, which is probably why that community values it more because of the rarity, right? Or is it?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's the rarity, it's the stickers on the Funkos that make them the most expensive. You could have the same Funko, but with 3 different stickers, and that's what makes them more valuable is that sticker.
Oh,
They can't
okay.
be reproduced, and they're very limited and hard to find. Like right now, say there was a huge Comic-Con in Denver, you have a special kind of collector one just for that, and people jump at that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Funko's
cool.
always going out for those kind of convention centers.
Yeah,
Really?
that's weird. That always tripped me out that the cart for sports cards anyway was like the opposite. Mm-hmm. You know, like
Yeah.
you get the special stuff from the conventions and stuff, and it's kind of not frowned upon, but it's definitely worth less.
Right, yeah,
generally.
the value's not there as much as pack pulled stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah, it's kind of backward with Funks. Yeah.
RPAs are the way to go with sports. Everybody loves them. You get those 1-on-1s, maybe up to 10. Those are the premium ones. Funko, it's that sticker.
Yeah.
It's that big one. And when they release them on their website, you literally can pick the one you want, and you got to hit close and just end it and instantly go to checkout. Otherwise, if you try to go 5, 6
gone.
ones you want, you can never get them.
Wow.
That's how quick they go.
Wow. That's crazy. So have you guys got into grading any Funkos ever? Have you ever sent any to PSA?
Grading is one thing I haven't got into with Funko. There's a definitely premium for that. Personally, a lot of the Holy Grails I have, I don't want them to leave my site.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, to be dead honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, some of those are really hard to get. The same thing as some of our 1-on-1s we send, but a lot with insurance and that. But some of them, like one I cherish is a Roger Rabbit Holy Grail. Like my son got me, and that's one of them I cherish that's never going to leave my site. I just don't want it graded. I want it right where I know where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Do you have a huge collection?
Yeah. I do have a lot of personal ones. It started with my son with a Roger Rabbit that a friend gave us, and it just kind of went from there. And now there's a Funko for everybody, regardless if you like horror, if you like anime, if you like sports. I mean, they even have gummy bear Funko Pops. It's
Wow.
whatever you're into. They pretty much have a Funko.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I was talking to you about that earlier. That like you can even be a hardcore gangster, and there's a Funko out there for you.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Scarface ones for sure.
They got Scarface. They got Pac and Biggie. They got.
I have I bought a Biggie one off of David
you?
Bruins. Yeah. Yeah. I saw it and I was like, oh, dude, I have to get that.
And you know, when they first started coming out, I was like, those are kind of dumb. That's going to be the next Beanie Baby thing. But it seems like it's not going away, and I think because it deals with pop culture, there's always new every new movie comes out, every new
true.
There's always going to be. It's almost the same way like with sports. You got rookie cards,
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is part of why I have a hard time wrapping my mind around the Pokemon thing, because there's not a new influx of rookies every year and all of that. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why what is the draw to that? You know what I mean? And it's, I don't know. There's a lot of money in it though. So I'm missing out, I guess. But
Funko's 25 years strong this year, and it's
Wow,
just
really?
insane.
I had
Wow.
no idea they were around that long.
Wow.
I didn't think so either, but I'm like 25 years.
Because
of
I've only been
Funko,
seeing
so-
about them, maybe 5 years to a
Yeah.
decade, probably. So
Probably a decade.
Yeah.
Probably a decade that I've actually noticed them. And I worked at the pawn shop for a lot of years, and people would bring them in, and I was turning them away. I was like, no, we don't take those, man. And one of my buddies, he's like, he saw me. He was in there just to talk to me, and he's like, dude, why are you turning those away? He's like, Funkos are worth some money. I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, there's some valuable Funkos, dude. And so we started looking them up. People would bring them in. I would start searching them on eBay, and boom, $300 Funko.
Wow.
I was like, dude, get out of here.
Yeah.
And I bought a Rocky Balboa Funko from a guy, and he lost it, and it came out for sale, and I ended up buying it. And dude, I made some money on that thing. Like that one was worth a couple $100.
wow.
Some of the ones you could find in stores that are $11.99 next month, they're like $200-300. You never know what's going to
shit.
go up.
Wow.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah,
At
my,
least we're rookies, you know you have the variations, you have the RPAs, the autos, and it's just, you know it's going to be worth something. That,
Right.
you just have no clue.
Wow. So what's the? I mean, I don't know. Is there like a record sale of a Funko, or is there what would you consider to be like is there a holy grail amongst like all collectors of Funko, or is there one that like is worth?
The prototype Funkos, I believe, are like $25K each, and there's 1 or 5 of those, I forget which.
wow.
I'm pretty sure the listeners will chime in on that, but that's
Holy.
the biggest ones that I know of.
Wow.
There could be more expensive, I don't know.
Nice. My brother's into them. He actually came and bought a couple off of you today.
Yeah, I did.
And he has a pretty solid collection. And he worked at Barnes and Noble for a lot of years, so he's able to get them cheap and get like kind of special
Snipe
ones
a few
sometimes.
cool ones,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he has two of them. He has their Luke Skywalker with a Tauntaun, and those ones they're a couple $100, bro, like $300-400. And he has some nice ones. So he's the one that's actually really got me back into really. He's bought for Christmas. He'll buy me one. He got me a little Yoda one, and like he buys. He knows I'm into Star Wars and stuff, so he'll find some and buy them for me. So he's kept me in them. So I'm starting to come around a little more, and I think I'm gonna send some to Gray, dude.
No shit.
I
huh?
think so.
Some Funko?
I might send that Biggie.
Oh,
like
shit.
that Biggie Funko and a slab would be kind of cool.
Do you have the Big E Chase?
I don't think so.
He has a Chase version too.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? The one I have is like it's a little bit bigger. It's not in your typical size Funko box. It's
Yep.
like a little bit bigger, and
It's
he's
the gold. It's the gold series, the gold script or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a Chase version of that too.
oh nice, nice. I don't think it is. I might have to look it up.
Yeah,
I
check it
and,
out.
and David, I bought it from him, and
He would probably know.
know,
Yeah.
and he would have it priced more because I think I bought it for like $20.
There'll
So
be a front sticker on it that has Chase on it.
okay,
For those ones.
I'll look at it and check it out. Nice, man. So what's next for Nightmare?
Next for Nightmare is possibly the Denver Card Show up next month. We're going to talk to John when he comes back from Chicago, I believe.
Yeah.
And try and pick that up.
Nice. Do you guys have your lovely wife is with you and she helps you with the everything and you guys are in business together? She was saying that you guys had aspirations of doing this full time. So what would that look like? Would it be a shop? Would it be, just doing the show circuits, or what do you like wanting to go forward with that?
Well, brick and mortar is pretty much every collector's dream. Right now, I think the first thing would be doing 1 to 2 shows every month. Make sure we, make end meets, we have fun, we don't complain, and we just keep on going and have our passion, because she's joined me in this passion of collecting, and from cards to Pokemon to Magic to Funko to jerseys, it's always something cool.
Nice.
And we loved our next venture on what we're going to buy, because we always like to have something a little bit different every show.
For sure. For sure.
You seem to have a real positive outlook on everything too, so it's always cool to have you around and shit, man. So good vibes coming out of
Appreciate it.
the Nightmare cards.
Absolutely.
Don't let the name scare you. They're not tough at all.
They're not scary at all. They're the nicest people out here. Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, for sure. Anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to say? Do you have IGs or do you have anything?
Well, the biggest thing I want to say is thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate, the rare elements. I'm definitely going to be a staple here from going forward. I love the drive out here. I love the people I came and met today, all the vendors, you guys especially. It's been one of my favorite shows so far this whole
Awesome.
year.
Yeah, I
That's great to
appreciate
hear.
that, man. Thank
And it's
you.
perfect having you here, man, because 90% of our guys is all sports, and then you add that extra little sprinkle of fun,
Yeah.
Some of the guys going back and forth with sports cars, it can get a little too, what am I trying to say? Almost not intense, but like it's a grind,
Everybody wants to argue about the prices,
yeah.
about buying stuff and
Yeah.
that, but the best thing is we all have passion for what we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, for sure.
Collecting is something that's in
Yeah.
our blood, and we love it. So that's the best thing.
And the Funkos and some of that stuff are just fun. You're not gonna, can I get it for 2 more? I mean, I'm sure you do get a little bit of a bartering back and forth, but it feels like it's probably a little bit less of a grind going back and forth than going back and forth over cards.
It is a little bit. My kind of joy is last show we had a kid come up there and he's like, "Mom, this is the one card I need. Mom, I need money. I need money." I'm like, "You know what? Is this the last card you need?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You can have it." It made his day, and it keeps the passion for what we do alive.
Yeah.
So to me, it's more important than a couple dollars on a card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
for
that
sure.
is what we drive, is to keep the next generation to keep going.
For sure. For sure.
Hell yeah, man.
Awesome, man. Well, man, thank you again for coming down and setting up with us, and thank you for sitting down and talking with us. And
Of course, gentlemen.
anytime, open invitation. Anytime you want to be on the podcast, it's open, man. So
Thank you.
we appreciate you guys very, very much.
All right, appreciate it,
All
guys. Thanks for having us. Can't wait till the next show.
Awesome, man.
It's gonna be a blast.
It's gonna be fun. Always is. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. All right, so that was our interview with Bruce from Nightmare Cards. Great dude, awesome guy. Got to learn a little bit more about some Funkos, some shit I didn't know, man. So
Stephanie, I believe.
yeah, I think her name's Stephanie.
Yep, she's super cool, too.
Super cool. Great people. They have awesome stuff. They have some cool jerseys and shirts and Funkos, and they dabble in some Pokemon, and they have some pretty cool shit, man.
I'm trying my hardest to not tell him to find me a Scarface one, because I've always wanted one of those Scarface Funkos, but I know they're expensive. They're one of the hard to find ones. It's like worth a bunch of money and shit. And I'm like, damn it. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Say hello to my little friend.
I still have an Arenado one. But that's the only one I have.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think the only one. No, that's not true. I have a Biggie that I bought off of the homeboy David, and I have a Yoda that my brother gave me for Christmas.
I always tell the truth. Even when I lie.
Always.
But you want to jump into some sports, my brother?
Yeah. Oh, no, first. Sorry.
Oh, you need a break?
I need to do something with this bowl I just packed.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break?
Yes, sir.
He'd be brown nosing these hoes and shit.
Never have, never will.
I treat a bitch. He goes, I tell a bitch like this, bitch.
You called her a bitch?
You called your wife a bitch? Huh? Mm-hmm. I sure did. Man. I said,
Yeah.
bitch.
Called her that? To her face? Key and Peele, that's just funny.
I showed my,
That's a tasty ass bowl too. Holy fucking smokes!
it really is.
This ended up being some chronic like a year later. Fucking grew the shit like a year ago.
I showed my dad that bit, dude. He fell apart, dude. He's a married man. He knows. He knows that.
That's the best. Bro.
He knows that smoke. I looked into her ocular soul, and I said, "Bitch."
all soft.
It's so funny. Key and Peele are dope, dude.
Damn, I didn't even stick any in the yard this year.
No,
I was too busy doing a bunch of landscaping trying to make it look pretty.
I'm good, dude.
Fuck, that tastes good.
It does. It does.
All right.
All right, so you want to jump into some sports, my brother?
Yep.
So it's the trade deadline has come and gone, and Ohtani is still with the Angels. We had went to the Broncos training camp on Monday. My homeboy Jeremy got some tickets, so we were able to go up there, and we were sitting there at Twin Peaks kind of chilling, and we were talking about this. Like, we're talking about Ohtani and the Angels, and the Angels were like, we're not going to trade him. You know, he's off the block. And we were kind of trying to understand, bro, like, why wouldn't they, I don't know. Why wouldn't they try to get something for him? And now the door's wide open for him to just walk and then get nothing.
Yeah.
What the fuck are the Angels doing, bro?
I don't know, man. It's like we were saying the other day, bro, at Twin Peaks. Shit was fucking amazing, by the way.
It's pretty awesome.
I don't know, dude. Like, what have they done so far, dude? CJ Crone, I think.
Yeah.
They said they want to keep him because they're going to try and make a playoff push, but I mean, that's the only fucking trade I heard of that they made so far was the one with the Rockies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the only one I heard of, too.
So, I don't know. They ain't trying that fucking hard.
Right. You're trying to pick players off the Rockies roster, you're in trouble.
Yeah, bro, if that's your first resort.
Remember what happened when you played him back in August? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. It's pretty rough. He's gonna walk. I mean, he's gonna go.
Probably. I mean, what unless they know something that obviously that we don't know. He doesn't. What is his incentive to stay?
Right.
Is he love it there that much as a fucking home? You know.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. I would say he probably would rather win, but
you would think
he already fucking went halfway across the fucking goddamn world, bro. You willing to travel fucking a few more states over or whatever? You know?
Yeah, he did cross the Pacific. I don't understand. I mean, there's probably things behind the scenes that go on that we don't know about. I mean, there is things that go on behind the scenes, but it just seems like. Didn't you watch the Cleveland Cavaliers go through this with LeBron and get completely fucked? You know, they got nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the Angels aren't going to, I mean, you're not going to win the World Series, bro. You're not going to, I mean, Trout's probably not even going to play.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
I don't get it, man. I don't understand it.
Yeah, and then now that guy, I mean, Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine if you had like some gigantic fucking trouts and shit?
I know.
Whew.
You'd be catching the smoke right now.
Fucking sad.
Yeah. Not good. Wouldn't be good.
Just these fucking base autos were going for hundreds, bro. Non-numbered fucking sticker base autos like 700.
Mm-hmm. Ohtani stuff's going crazy.
Going pretty crazy.
It's going. I mean, and it is warranted. You know, it's one of the times that I could actually say it's deserved.
Yeah, well, and I wish it was more. I mean, and I know his high end stuff is climbing, but I wish his high end stuff would climb a little more, and the lower stuff would take its time. You know, when it doubles like practically overnight, it's like not natural. That shit's fucking not gonna last. You know.
No, I don't think it would last, but I would rather it grow for him playing the way he's playing than like some crazy boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like actually a normal thing if a guy plays at that level.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's like he should.
That's why people are paying more, not just because of what he might do.
Right. What he's doing and has done.
Yeah.
But man, dude, the Angels, and I guess I kind of heard this morning on the radio station that I listened to. They were saying that there might not be teams willing to give a lot for Ohtani because he'll just be there for 2 months and then he won't stay. Like if he went to like Arizona or, you know, they got a trade package to send him to Texas or wherever, and he will at the end of the year he'll still be a free agent. So he'll be able to walk on them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they're like, well, what do we give up to have him for 2 months? You know,
Well, it would have to be somebody who thinks they can win the whole thing.
they could
pretty
win
much.
and or sign him to a long-term type of deal,
Yeah.
like the Yankees.
Yeah.
That they would have a situation where they would be eligible for a possibility for both those things. Because if he goes there and you could, make a run at the World Series, that would kind of entice him to, hey, man, we have a team here that has a chance, and I sign on, and the Yankees would have to open up the checkbook and give him everything. Give him the deed to Yankee Stadium, dude. But how nasty would that lineup be with Ohtani and Judge and Giancarlo? Damn.
I guess it just depends on what he wants, dude. Does he want money? Does he want to play for a prestigious team? Does he want to win? Does he want all those things? Of course, if you want all those things, then only one option, whatever, which is whack, but it is what it is. I don't know, dude. We'll see. I'm curious because he hasn't shown any fucking emotion, or you know what I mean, like
any which way that what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything.
So it just depends, dude. What he fucking wants to do. Does he just like playing baseball enough and like where he's at?
Yeah.
I think the Angels think that they have a shot at keeping him, bro.
That's what it seems like.
And I don't know what would give him that inclination other than private talks, but
that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
They're playing it like that. Like they have that.
Like I said, it feels like they know something we don't know, I guess.
That Ohtani ace up their sleeve. They're like, he's going to stay, and we're going to sign him. We're going to give him half ownership of the team.
Yeah.
We're going to give him everything.
And give him a double contract.
Right.
2 contracts.
2 contracts, and you get to squeeze the owner's titties.
Yeah.
You get to try that out for a little bit. Take that for a spin, and then we'll give you half ownership. They're going to give him a lot. Whoever ends up with him is going to give up a lot, bro. If it's not like assets, it's going to be money. A ton of money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a lot.
A lot. They're going to have to back up the Brinks truck.
It's going to be the biggest deal of all time.
Ever.
Yeah.
And it would have to be, right? It should be. And then if that happens, his cards.
It might be the fucking 2 biggest deals of all time.
Right. You get double. And he should get double. I mean, he should get double. He's doing double the work.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I've said several times too, and I've always thought ever since I was a kid too that it was whack that pitchers don't bat, dude.
Mm-hmm.
How many other stars could there be if that wasn't the case, bro? How many other guys out there could be doing the same shit, if not more, if they weren't forced into one or the other as early as fucking middle school, probably, bro?
Mm-hmm. Maybe even younger.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. These young kids are in these leagues, and they
Don't even worry about hitting. The pitchers would practice bunts.
Mm-hmm.
That was their batting practice.
Mm-hmm.
They practiced how to bunt, dude.
Yep. True. It's true.
What the fuck? Yeah. You don't even want them to take a cut ever? Ever? Wow.
That's how valuable a pitcher is, though. You know,
I guess.
a ringer. A guy that comes in 20-game winner. Low 2 ERAs. Those guys are hard to come by.
Yeah.
And they're valuable. I mean, the key to winning World Series is that, bro. It just is. And if you look at the teams that have dynastied out, they've had hitters, but you need those pitchers, bro.
Yeah.
You need them.
Yeah.
So, like...
But, yeah, that's the thing that sucks.
They're gonna,
that's also what slows down the game, makes it kind of boring, makes less fans, When pitchers win games, yeah, that's dope, but it's chess.
Right.
know?
It's not exciting. It doesn't get the views. It doesn't get the da-da-da, da-da-da.
And they, they are. They're the most important, and that's where it stems from.
Right.
But,
they're like offensive and defensive linemen in the NFL.
yeah.
Like the best offensive and defensive lines usually win or are super competitive. And it's quarterbacks that get the love. And I don't know. It's different because quarterbacks are pretty important too. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just a tough thing. You grow up playing that sport. Your very first fucking Sandlot game, you're a pitcher. You're goddamn taking a fucking cut too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
that's not how the game was designed to be played originally. I don't think. I feel. You know what I mean? I feel like that was like something that the fucking ownership started because to try and protect their assets.
Right. It's like those cattle that they
Just like the DH
rub
ball.
out. They rub their muscles
In
and
general.
they take care of them and like make sure that they don't lift anything and the meat's super tender. It's like the cattle like that.
Yeah.
That's how pitchers are treated.
Mm-hmm.
And the bats are what bring the numbers and they bring the money.
Yeah.
It's weird. Baseball's a completely different animal like that.
Yeah. And the hardcore guys don't want to see anything change.
Nothing.
But a lot of those rule changes kind of made shit a little better, and they're kind of shutting the fuck up, though.
Yeah.
All those guys that were bitching are not really bitching.
I
too
don't
much.
hear it anymore. Yeah.
And they pipe down real quick.
Yeah. It has made it a lot better.
You want to watch it? This is what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up. You can boycott it if you want, you know.
You'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You'll be
everybody
back.
like everybody said they were going to do because the players got political in football.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to play fantasy football anymore. You
Yeah.
fucking liar.
We'll see how long that lasts.
That lasted about 1 year.
Honey, go fuck yourself.
That's funny. It's
There-
true,
there's
though.
still a couple of hardcore guys that were.
I think
I've
I've-
heard were like, I don't even watch sports anymore because that fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, dude. That's your choice.
You're going to let that stop you from watching sports. That's on you.
Yeah.
I will watch sports till I fucking croak. I don't care what happens.
Yeah. But you'll watch fucking TV and know about all the fucking toxic ass shit that goes on in Hollywood.
Right. Damn, dude. You know how, like, empty my life would be if I didn't watch or fucking follow sports? Like, that's what I do. I listen to sports radio all day long at work on my headphones. I listen to sports card podcasts. You know, that's all I do. I check my phone constantly through the day, looking at scores, highlights. My life would be like I wouldn't do anything. I'm going to a deep dark place.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we'll see what happens with Ohtani. We'll keep an eyeball on it. Save your cards.
Yeah.
Save your cards.
How are they ever going to make the playoffs?
They won't. They won't.
Yeah.
They're way too far behind now. They're barely above 500, you know.
And we could be fucking eating fucking crow here in a bit when they fucking sign him.
Right? They sign him to a
Yeah.
10-year extension, fucking $1 trillion.
Yeah. Fuck.
We'll see.
Must be nice.
We'll see. Keep an eyeball on it. But do you want to move on to our next topic under the sports, my brother?
All right.
The next one we got some preseason NFL predictions. We'll write it down on the board once we get it. Let me grab a pen. Can I borrow your pen?
Yep.
Cool. My bad, Doug. No, it's me. All right, so we'll write them down. We'll put them on the big board, and we'll actually follow it now and not just let it fall to the wayside.
And we can look up there and talk shit. Well, you can't really see it where you're sitting, huh? Or can you a little bit? Kind of?
No, I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it pretty good. So, all right, we'll start. We'll pick our division winners, and then we'll go like AFC, NFC Championship, and then we'll go Super Bowl. So, who do you got coming out of the AFC West? I think I could guess.
Well, fuck, bro. Why you gotta make me pick that one first, dude? That's fucked up.
Get it out of the way. Pull the Band-Aid off.
How can you pick anybody but the Chiefs, dude?
Nah.
I mean, I would
Yeah.
love to. And maybe I'm wrong because they've done it a few years in a row and maybe they're going to fall off somehow. But they haven't really lost anything other than Tyreek Hill a couple years ago. I mean,
And then they did better
or
without
last
him.
year, I guess, not a couple years ago. But,
They actually did better.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think, didn't they even add, I want to say they even added like a piece or two. But Yeah, I mean, how can you not say the Chiefs, bro?
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. I can't see the Chargers making a run, Raiders and the Broncos, dude. Oh, my God.
Maybe if they really pull their shit together, the Chargers. But
Yeah.
like, maybe.
Maybe, because they have a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll go with KC as well. I think that one's kind of the easiest one, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just more emotional because we're Bronco fans, so we just get beat up anymore these days. We just
Yeah,
get
and after
fucking
watching that practice the other day, that was a little. That was one fucking practice, but to see
Agreed.
it like that in person was kind of like,
Yikes.
oh,
Oh, dude. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. On the fan, all week long, it's gotten worse and worse and worse for fucking Russ.
yeah.
Yesterday
At
was
practice.
Tuesday was worse than Monday, and then today he threw like 3 picks.
Well, I saw they were congratulating the excellent play of the secondary and
Yeah,
how hard it is to make completions on this secondary. And the secondary is so great. And
Devontae Adams scorched that secondary last year. I mean, Simmons was playing good. Like that interception he made on Monday was dope. He made a great play on the ball. I mean, it was a sick play.
a good thing I listened to Uncle Drew and picked up a couple Stidhams at the publisher. I should have brought those in, actually. I didn't even think they were worth bringing in and showing, but
That might be
I
the
actually
move.
picked up a couple Stidhams from Paul from New Mexico. They're both numbered. They're actually pretty clean, too. I'll have to double check them.
Hey, Brent, did you hear that?
Oh, Brant.
Jeremy wants to pick up some Stidhams.
Hit me up, Brant. I forgot he had some Stidhams.
Oh, he's got some Stiddies, boy.
I meant to. Actually, I did remember last show, but I forgot to hit him up. Some Stidham.
He's got some Stids. But we'll go NFC West now. We'll go West, we'll go regions. NFC West, Jeremy, Aaron. You went first last time. I'll go first this time. I think I'm going to go with the 49ers.
Yeah, man. Fuck. I mean, how can you not? Kind of
How
same.
kinda
dude.
same.
Yeah, it's yeah. The Seahawks ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, you still got Geno Smith. You know, that's not going to get him there. The Cardinals are bad. Bad. Kyler's not looking the best. I don't even know if he'll be back for the beginning of the year. Like, he got pretty hurt.
Yeah. Rams. Yeah. I don't know.
Rammies. Stafford comes back, maybe. But they lost a lot of pieces, too. A lot of guys have gone from those teams. And then I just heard that Cooper Kupp just got carted off the field yesterday, too.
Oh,
so
shit. Really?
already, not looking good for the Rams.
Damn.
So Niners.
I guess so.
Cool.
I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of similar ones. It's preseason. How can you fucking not pick the fucking favorites, kind of? But
It's tough. It's
I
tough.
might have one or two.
You might have something up your sleeve.
Maybe one sneaky one.
All right. So we'll go to the AFC South. AFC South. What's gonna be? It'll be you this time.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, there's nobody but the Jags, dude. Like, I've been trying to say the Titans were gonna do something last couple of years, but
It's been a rough
I'm
place
gonna
over
have to
there.
give up on that. I think at this point.
I have to let go of that dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's nobody else. They've got some weapons even besides Lawrence. So
Yeah, they picked up. Who did they pick up? God damn it! They picked up a decent wide receiver. I can't remember.
on the free agent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they did get another piece, and Travis Etienne's going to be, there. He played strong, so it's hard not to pick the Jags. But I think I'm going to surprise you, dude.
Yeah. No way.
I think so. I think I'm going to go with the Colts, dude.
What?
Yeah. I think the Colts are going to it's a gamble. No, that's kind of a gamble because, if they keep Jonathan Taylor, I think the Colts could win that division. But he asked for a trade. So
they said there's no way they're trading him, but Calvin Ridley.
That's who they got. Calvin Ridley. That's who they got. Fuck. I'm going to have to go with the Jags, dude. I'm going to go with the Jags.
Calvin Ridley.
That's
Damn, I had a couple of nice Calvin Ridley cards. I think I sold them for cheap last year when I shouldn't have.
That's
I should have just tucked them away.
It's a huge pickup. That's a huge pickup.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. As long as he could not gamble, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know? I got to go Jags. So NFC South, it's going to be me
I mean, just
first.
have your fucking baby sister, mama, cousin do it or whatever.
They'll find you doing that. They have like stuff that will trace the software to like where you put the bet, and like they're investigating and finding that out.
So your whole family can't bet on the NFL now?
Not really.
I mean,
not really.
I guess if it's a huge amount, you can prove that they wouldn't have that kind of money. I guess
It's your money.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a big enough amount, it's like she ain't got that kind of money.
She ain't got like
just some random dude.
Some random dude putting 50 bands on your team that you're playing for. It's like 50,000 on the Jags.
You have to go to the fucking black market for that shit.
It's got to go pretty deep for that to happen. NFC South.
Keep it to fucking $20 DraftKings.
Right. You could break on DraftKings.
Yep.
AFC South, dude. I think I got to go. AFC South, I got to go Saints.
NFC?
Yeah. Or NFC South, sorry. I'm going Saints. Derek Carr is in the house. They got Chris Olave. If Alvin Kamara does not get suspended, they'll have him. Yeah, I'm going Saints.
Yeah, kind of the same, dude. I feel like Derek Carr's he's one of those guys that I feel like he's how do I always put it? It's he's half as good as he thinks he is, but he's twice as good as people give him credit for.
Right. That's perfect.
You know?
No, that's perfect analogy, yeah.
And they have another receiver too, right? Or another Alvin Kamara. Or another running back or something.
I'm not sure who they have.
Yeah, Olave.
I think they still
They added a running back or something.
I think they still have Michael Thomas, I think.
Oh yeah, Michael Thomas too.
I don't know how
What's
going to happen there. Yeah.
Hurt and hasn't played. But yeah, Saints, dude.
Saints.
I think that's a good team for Derek Carr too.
Yeah, I think so too.
He didn't have like the Raider. He wasn't like a Raider, you know.
Mm-hmm. Michael Thomas,
punk ass bitch, fucking cheating.
Jamal Williams. They signed Jamal Williams.
That's who it was.
Yep.
Jamal Williams, dude. And he's a fucking fantasy football fucking amazing ass motherfucker. Dude, he had some big ass games last year, dude.
He's a monster. Yeah, Saints are gonna win that division with ease.
Yep.
So far, we haven't strayed. We picked all the same so far. So
yeah, you were about to, but you.
I almost did, and then
I was trying to figure out.
I
was
backpedaled.
like listening to you about the Colts, and you kind of backpedaled pretty quick.
I backpedaled. Then you told me Calvin Ridley, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's got to be the Jags. I totally did. You could hear my fucking Brinks truck going beep, beep, beep.
I thought you'd take Jags right away because I thought you were fairly high on T-Law.
I am. Yeah, I am. I like Richardson.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be better than people think he's going to be, and they have some receivers. They have Taylor, so I was like, yeah, they might have a shot. They have a decent defense. They have some players on that defense they have everything but a quarterback basically. So if he can play well, if he can play even just mediocre, they'll be a pretty good team. I might regret that backpedal. I might regret that, but we'll see.
We'll see.
So we're gonna go to the AFC North, and you're first.
The Ravens, dude. I think.
Ravens.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones that I might be a little diffy. Lamar, I think with his contract out of the way, he can fucking just focus on fucking the game. As long as he don't get hurt. I know he's the fucking one of those guys that likes to run and fucking blow out knees and things.
Yeah.
But they landed OBJ, who I was watching, and they showed some fucking they showed some catches that he'd been making at practice. I was like, oh snap!
Like, uh-oh.
Yeah, so he kind of looked like the fucking OG fucking. And I had a nice fucking RPA of his, bro, with the Nike swoosh on it.
Oh, nice.
I can't believe I fucking sold that shit. I knew to keep it, and I threw it in the case, and I didn't even stick a sticker on it because I told myself I was gonna say a high price and kind of not sell it.
Just overprice it on purpose.
Yeah, until now, you know. And a younger kid asked for it. I was like, let's look it up. Let's look it up. And he was being super cool, and he did a cash plus trade, and he traded me a pretty cool card for it. But we did it at comps pretty much.
Yeah.
It was cash and trade, whatever. And he gave me like $50 and a $50 card, and it was comping like 95 or something like that. So I mean, I got what it was worth at the time, but it's gonna be worth a lot more.
Yeah.
It was a fucking Nike swoosh RPA, bro. It was going for like 100 bones because
of all the nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But
That's a big pickup.
Yeah.
If he can play like he did, if he's doing what you say he's doing in practice in training camp,
and then Dobbins, hopefully
he
can kind of
get on track.
We'll see.
There's a lot of talent there, no doubt. A lot of talent there.
And their defense is the only, you don't really know any names on their defense really too much anymore.
Not right now, not too
but
many.
they're one of those teams like the Steelers. You can kind of always count on their defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see. I could be wrong, but
They're pretty bad last year.
yeah.
But that was without having Lamar for a lot of time. They spent a lot of time on the field, so they're going to break down. But we'll see. That's a good pick. It's a good pick. I'm going to go chalk and go with the Bengals.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Bengals. I think Joe Burrow is nothing but going to improve unless he gets hurt. His thing is he does get hurt. He just got hurt the other day at practice. They said it's not too terribly serious and he should be okay, for the season, but he just gets hurt a lot. He just does.
Yeah, I saw him kind of talking about that too, and they were kind of saying it was kind of the same as who was it a year or two ago? They kept saying, "Oh, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Oh, it's gonna be week 2. Oh, it's gonna be week 3. Probably might end up being week 4." And didn't end up playing until 6 or so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hope not, but and that could end up being better.
Yeah.
If they win a few games, he comes back fucking healthy and
Rested and good, and yeah, it could be. Could be. But I think the Bengals are hungry. They want it pretty bad.
Yeah, Jamar's fucking dope too.
He's sick. They have receivers coming out of every angle. T. Higgins is good. Tyler Boyd's good. They're solid. So and Burrow, man, he's just clutch. He plays great when he doesn't shy away from the moment. It's never too big for him, ever. Even in the Super Bowl, they didn't lose because he played bad.
Yeah.
So
No, he's got some heart for Joe.
he has some crazy, crazy moxie. So I'm gonna go Bengals, AFC North, NFC North.
So we get to switch these like a week before the season, right?
No, you don't get to switch them. We can make more predictions later, but these ones are the best ones to brag about. If you say I called it before preseason,
Called that shit like a year ago, fool.
called that shit the day before the Hall of Fame game, bro. So NFC North is gonna be me first, and I'm gonna go with the Lions, dude. I'm going to go with the Lions. They're seeming like they're moving the right direction. Their coach has lit a fire under them, and I think I'm going to go with them, dude. See what they can do. Go Lions. Aaron Rodgers is out of the division now. It opens the door for whoever really wants it, and they seem like they are playing inspired football. So I'm going to go with the Lions.
All right. I got the Vikes.
That's the pick. That's the chalk pick.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got too many weapons, bro. They've got a quarterback that can just get it done. He's actually usually in the top 10 in fucking most fucking categories. So
Yeah.
it's not. He doesn't get any love, but. Yeah.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. JJ is probably the best wide receiver in the NFL, bro. Like, Jay
They're
Jetta's.
losing Dalvin Cook though, right? Or
They are. They did lose
they
Dalvin
cut him
Cook.
or whatever.
They did. So that's probably gonna hurt a little bit.
Obviously, they must have a reason, but
Money probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully not just money. I mean, they didn't do anything else, so
Yeah. Going Vikes.
yeah.
Alrighty. So now we're going over to the AFC East and Europe.
Yeah. I don't know how you go against the Bills in that one. Dolphins might do something crazy. Patriots are always going to Patriot, but they haven't. So
Yeah.
Belichick is just. He needs to take some senior vitamins or something. Get his fucking memory fixed or some shit, bro. I don't know. He made some weird calls last year, bro, that were, like we were saying earlier yesterday, I don't know, very un-Belichick.
Very un-Belichickian. Yeah.
Some shit that you would expect Nathaniel Hackett to do, bro. Like, the average fucking Madden player knows not to do.
Right.
Some of those things.
Right.
It's like,
That's very Hackety.
yeah.
Yeah. Bills. Yeah, I'm going Bills. There's no doubt where I'm going. Going Bills on that one.
Yep. I had to make
Jets.
sure to rock the new Broncos hat too, just because I'm wearing a Bills jersey and everything, so obviously I had to pick the Bills, but just so everybody don't fucking forget.
That's sick, dude. I like it. NFC East, excuse me. NFC East, I'm up, and I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Got to go with the Eagles. I think Jalen Hurts is going to be the MVP.
Oh shit, son.
Yeah. I think he's going to all he's ever done is got better every season he's ever played, even in college. He hasn't stopped progressing. He hasn't stopped getting better. So I don't see anything but up for him.
Even though they try to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fucking yeah. Same.
Going Eagles.
Those receivers are just amaze balls.
They have weapons. They have a strong defense. They got, to me, one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL.
Good coach.
Good coach. Yeah. It's hard to go against the Eagles.
Yep, same.
Cool.
Gotta be the same.
And we did the same ones on all of them except for 2.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it was the NFC North and the AFC North. So
yeah, same division of both, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll go AFC Championship game pick, and I'll let you go first, and then I'll pick the NFC Championship first. Who do you think's gonna make it all the way, dude?
Well, fuck. I would love to find some kind of scenario to sneak the Broncos in, even on a fucking guess or a whim or a fucking joke. I can't even play about that shit, bro.
You can't. That would be the worst. That'd be the worst pick in the history of picks. That'd be the worst pick ever. You would get laughed out of the card show, dude. The next one we went to.
Well, I really don't want to, but it's hard to not put the Chiefs in there. It's so fucking hard to not put the Chiefs in there.
Going Chiefs. Probably a smart pick.
And I can't make up my mind between the Jags and the Ravens. The Bills, I would like the Bills too, but I feel like they lost a little momentum. Josh Allen can't do it all by himself, and I feel like he's getting a little burned out on the situation. That's just me fucking talking out of my ass, but
No, I mean, you see what you see.
yeah. I'm gonna say Ravens, dude.
KC Ravens.
Chiefs and Ravens for fun.
Nice.
Because I think I don't know. Last year I was kind of like around this time I was kind of like starting to think Lamar was gonna do something, and then right before the season I was like, maybe the Ravens may not. And yeah,
Chiefs Ravens.
yeah,
Okay, that's not an outrageous pick.
yeah.
I'm going to go Chiefs Bengals. I'm going Chiefs Bengals. I got to. I just think the Bengals are too strong. They're going to be there.
Yeah, if I would have had the Bengals instead of the Ravens, I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah. You never know, man.
And I could have still. I thought about kind of still doing that and just saying they came as the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
Yeah. Dude, I almost. You're going to think I'm crazy. But I almost said fucking Chiefs, Steelers. I have a feeling about Kenny Pickett, bro. I have a feeling.
dude, their fucking coach is just.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
He's the best coach in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
I can't think of one better.
He's one of the best coaches of all time, dude, by far.
Yeah.
I mean, not by far, but like for sure.
For
Like,
sure.
He's
No arguments, you know?
top 10 easy.
Mm-hmm. He's never had a losing season,
Might
bro.
be top 5.
Never had a losing season.
Never had a losing season.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Tomlin's a bad motherfucker.
He is, man. I wish we had him. I wish we had him.
And he likes to cheat. No, I'm just kidding. Remember that thing where he tripped? Didn't he trip somebody or something?
That was Bill Cowher.
Oh, was it? Was
yeah,
that Cowher? I thought that was him.
That was Bill Cowher.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Did he do the same thing though? Maybe he didn't trip him, but he ran out on the field, kind of in front of him as they were coming down the sideline or something.
Maybe.
Almost positive Tomlin did something pretty similar.
How do you let Bill Cowher overshadow you? You know, you kind of have to, right?
He kind of just like, I don't know that he tripped him, but he kind of like got in their way a little, or kind of. Yeah.
I'll look that up. I'll have to
check.
see. Yeah,
I could be wrong. I might be confusing it, but
Bill Cowher did it for sure.
Bill Cowher like straight up like tripped him.
He like tried, like went out there, like
yeah,
threw a fucking foot out there, like bitch. Yeah, I don't think he tripped him, but he tried to trip him. Yeah. He tried. That's a coach that wants to win, dude. He wants to win, dude. The coaches since like the 70s in Pittsburgh have been Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and Mike Tomlin. It's been 3, and 3 of the best ever.
Yeah.
What a franchise. What a franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, their fans are kind of lame, but yeah. No, they're good.
Yeah, for sure. I almost went Pittsburgh. I almost did. But like reality sets in. It's like Kansas City and Cincinnati. That sounds.
Yeah, do you really believe in Kenny Pickett yet?
Ooh.
You want to.
I do. I do. I watched a lot of
almost. You're just not willing to say it out loud yet.
Mm-hmm. I watched a lot of film of his college career, and last year he ended really well. I think he had like 3 come from behind victories in like the last 6 games or something. And he played strong, dude. He played strong. So we'll see. We'll see. I might regret not picking Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, we can always not change it, but have new picks.
We'll have new picks down the road. Like we usually do them like right before the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to move to the NFC Championship, and it's me first on this one. And I'm going Eagles. I've got to go Eagles. And I'm going to say... I'm going to say the Lions, bro.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to say the Lions. I just have a feeling about the Lions. The Eagles are going to be there. They're going to dominate again. It's going to be a big season for them. MVP season for Jalen Hurts. And the Lions are going to be right in the mix. They're going to be right in there, and I think they have enough. The teams that try hard, bro, you know, when you try hard and you're playing hard for your coach, that means a lot. It really, really does.
You said the other day the Lions were going to be your sleeper pick, but you actually went hard and picked those motherfuckers.
I'm going kind of hard with the Lions.
All right.
Going kind of hard with the Lions. So
I'm going kind of hard with this bowl. Could probably keep hearing that lighter flick in the background. You can always spark. You can always spark one up with me. I've had several people tell me they do, and I appreciate y'all.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I've been going hard on it too. There's no doubt.
I can't help it. It just tastes too good. Not even that I need to be more stoned because I may or may not have even ate an edible cookie or two before we started.
Allegedly.
They look so good.
Allegedly.
Delicious, melty chocolate goodness. That's probably why I was yawning.
Maybe. They put me to sleep.
That's you.
Yeah.
I don't really get stoned off. I just get sleepy.
I get sleepy. Yeah. All right, dude. Who's your NFC champs?
NFC champs. Oh, I don't know. Did we pick a winner?
Oh, your teams, like
Just
your
the-
NFC
okay.
championship teams.
Eagles, same. Like, they're just so dominant right now. It's just hard to see too many flaws in that team, and that probably means we're completely wrong. Because when everybody agrees on something, then that's when they fucking got to start trying to fucking zig instead of zag.
That's true.
I mean, I've always kind of liked the Eagles. They've always been one of my secondary teams. I even had an Eagles jacket back in high school. I was a big Cunningham fan back in the day, and
Yeah.
Reggie
White.
I like Hurts. So Eagles and Saints is who I'm going.
Ooh.
I've got a feeling about Derek Carr, bro. I'm not like a fan per se, but yeah, it's like I said a bit ago. I think he's a little better than people realize. If he has a better coaching and better team, and not so much chaos, no matter what, playing for the Raiders, no matter who the fuck, it's chaotic over there, bro.
It's true. Even if you're winning, it's chaotic.
Even if it's
Yeah.
even when it was John Gruden and they were winning, it was
Yeah.
nuts over there, bro.
Yeah, you're not wrong, bro.
So,
A lot of careers have crumbled there because they can't deal with it.
and I feel like he's more of a student of the game kind of guy that kind of is going to be better in a classroom than a fucking nightclub,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So, we'll
No?
see.
All right. Eagles, Saints. I would love that because the Saints was my second team.
Yeah.
So I'm Broncos till I dizzy, but then second is Saints. Saints for sure.
And it's hard for me to even give him any props because I know where he came from and shit, but,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. It's understandable.
Home is where you hang your fucking helmet, I guess.
It's true. And I mean, we just
And he went hard for that team, bro, and they were just kind of like,
He did.
meh.
He did.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
We gotta play Bill Burr.
Honey, go fuck yourself.
It's true. It's true. And like, dude, I don't know. He's never. We get to see him twice a year, every year.
Yeah.
So we know
different.
he's got game.
Yeah.
He can play. You know, he's torched us a few times.
Yeah.
So we seen him play a little bit.
Yeah. And he's done some dumb shit, but like I said, for the most part, a lot of that could be attributed to the team and or the coaching or
The coaching
the
was
goofiness of just everything that was going on.
it had been crazy. Like
Yeah.
Gruden came in and like it was weird, and then he got fired for being racist, and like all kinds of crazy shit happened over there while he was a quarterback. So stability means a lot, man.
Yeah, and he was the only one trying to really hold it down.
He was, and like you could even tell, like emotionally, like in his heart, he wanted to hold it down. And then fucking McDaniels comes in and like fucks up his wedding.
Yeah.
Like, dude, how do you want a guy to respect you and play for you if you're gonna do bullshit like that?
Yeah. What a penis.
What a penis.
That guy, I don't like that guy.
He's a fucking moron, dude. He might be the dumbest fuck ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of lame.
Penis.
He's still the coach, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still there.
Oh, yeah, because that's why he wants butt buddy with fucking...
Jimmy G.
yeah.
We'll see how that works out for you Raider fans. All we could do is laugh. I mean, he came and fucked our franchise up for a while, too. So, I mean, we're victims as well.
Almost intentionally.
Seemed like it.
Sure seemed like it, bro. I don't really try to play too much into that kind of shit. I didn't like him coming here in the first fucking place.
Patriot.
Yeah. And then...
That strikes 2 and 3.
And then when he... The shit he...
Dude, he immediately walked in and said, "Fuck you, Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
I hate your guts. Get the fuck out of here."
I don't even know you, and I hate your guts.
I hate you. I hate you. I hope all the bad things in the world happen to you.
You and only you. Now, excuse me while I go put some water in Buck Nasty Mama dish.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's the best. That is the best.
As I sip from my soda that I'm sure somebody spit in. Hey.
Oh, dude, that was the best one ever. And fucking Ice-T. Any of you motherfuckers interrupt me again is getting shot.
Uncle Drew hit me with that woman got dick holes in her underwear.
Fucking, was that Rosie O'Donnell?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. She wears underwear with dick holes in them. Oh, that was the best. That was the best.
So funny. So funny.
Oh, shit, man.
Hater of the year.
Oh, man. All right, dude. So let's pick a Super Bowl.
Ooh, all the way to the Super Bowl.
We're at the Super Bowl. I'll let you go first. I'll let you pick your AFC champ, and then I'll go AFC, and then we'll flip it. I'll go NFC.
Well, I'm picking what? Just AFC?
AFC.
The Chiefs, bro. The fucking piece of shit. Bullshit. Motherfucking cocksucking Chiefs, bro.
Damn.
And I don't want to, and it sucks. And I hope I'm wrong. But there's not... There's teams that can beat them, but something will have to happen.
It'll have to be like
They'll have to just...
a meteor would have to fall out of the sky and like land on the opposing bench.
Somebody gets hurt. Something. Dude,
Something,
I don't know.
yeah.
Something weird. Some stupid media shit.
Yeah. I know that hurt you to pick the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I know that hurt a little bit.
Kind of fucking makes me feel like a fucking buster.
$5, Buster. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. But I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I think the Bengals are gonna do it. I think they have his number. I think Joey B. Dude, he's just the man, dude. He's the man, and he's gonna like be that rival for Mahomes. It's gonna be those two. And I wish it were Josh Allen, but right now, I don't think, like you said, I think there's some turmoil going on there. A little something under the skin.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the Bills will make it there. So I'm going to go Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have picked Bills instead of the Ravens as my championship, but I still wouldn't have been able to pick them over the Chiefs.
No, I wouldn't either. It's probably going to be in KC. You know, they are ridiculous there in Arrowhead. Yeah. So we'll go to the NFC, and I'll go first, and I'm going with the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to win the NFC again and go right back-to-back Super Bowls.
Damn it, bro. That's the same thing I got.
Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
Going Eagles?
Kind of a little rematch action.
That'd be sick. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a rematch. I don't want Kansas City to win anything, but, like, if I'm just being honest, it'd be the best football to watch. It'd be the best game to watch KC and the Philadelphia go back at it.
Yeah. It's so early too, and it's hard to not pick them right now. It'd be fun to see guys like that do good too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I agree. So, who's going to be your Super Bowl winner, dude?
Fuck, that's a tough one. I'm not going to pick the Chiefs for that, so by default I have to pick the Eagles because I'm not going to say the Chiefs fucking 3 times.
Eagles?
I'm not going to do it.
No.
I refuse.
All right. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to I think I'm going to go with the Eagles too. Yeah.
Dang it.
I think so. I bit off you. But no, I just think that Jalen Hurts is going to have a great year. It's going to be the best year yet. His cards are finally going to get love.
They don't have a ton of holes, bro.
They really don't. As long as they stay healthy, I think it's theirs to lose. And that would be 2 Super Bowls for Joe Burrow going up and losing, which would be a bummer.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Eagles. And, yeah, I think that's where I'm at.
Alrighty then.
So since we picked the same team, do you want to do a tiebreaker of total points in the Super Bowl?
Okay. Let's see. I picked the Eagles and Chiefs. That's gonna be kind of a fucking high scoring event, probably. Be like in the 40s for sure. Or do I go first?
Yeah, yeah. My bad.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a fucking high ass scoring game. Call it like 51.
51?
Yeah.
51.
Maybe even more.
You want to go higher? You still got time.
Call it 54.
54. All right. 54 combined points. I have Eagles and Bengals. 2 defenses. I'm going to say 27-24. So that's what? 51?
That's what I said.
Jesus Christ. Fucking ridiculous here.
So I added a field goal.
You added a fucking field goal.
Just because I said it was going to be high school.
I'll say 24-21. 24-21, so that would go 45. Yeah. I'll go 45. It's like, how about I copy you exactly?
Stop looking at my fucking papers.
Stop looking at my shit, bro. I'm gonna come next week in a Drew Bledsoe jersey.
Yeah, as long as it's Patriots. No, I've been thinking I want to get me a little Bledsoe fucking autograph, bro, is what I want. Like,
Yeah.
I got to be able to get a cheap one.
Oh yeah, they can't be too expensive.
But he is a little more popular than you would think.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a ton of shit though. That's why. So.
yeah. He was good for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, a couple fans still.
yeah, for sure. But is it that time, bro?
Yes, it is. Oh, Bruce Buffer. I'm gonna have to fucking break down and ask for a cameo for Christmas and tell all my relatives to chip in. Everybody chip in $20 and get me a fucking cameo for the pod from Bruce Buffer. I've seen him do that shit and mention like a business.
That'd be cool, dude. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be the guy to have.
Yeah, so let's see. So where are we at here? Stephen Thompson was supposed to fight Michelle Pereira. Pereira missed weight.
Oh shit.
And so Thompson declined to fight him. And so something happened last time, I guess, where the other fighter missed weight and he's fought him and didn't like the outcome, didn't like the way things went, whatever. Kind of tougher when you're fighting a guy who is probably a little bigger than you because he didn't make weight, didn't go through the weight cut, so he didn't struggle as much, didn't it's different, you know?
Right.
So
right.
I guess he's pissed off because of the way it happened last time, so decided not to fight this time. So there's a little controversy because the UFC doesn't want to pay him now, or they didn't want to pay him at first because he didn't fight.
Uh-huh.
But he went through the whole fucking thing. He's not the one that fucked up. Like,
Right, yeah.
He's still supposed to get fucking paid.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They got to figure that out. They claim they're going to take care of him, but you know, at first they don't want to pay him, and then after the fact, of course.
Right. Right.
So because that fight was on the main card and didn't happen, they bumped up the Derek Lewis versus Marcos Rogerio de Lima. And Derek Lewis fucking my balls is hot, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's a big bad heavyweight, dude. And I'll tell you what, he lost a bunch of weight, and he's like he's a big fucking fat heavyweight with fucking abs, dude.
Really?
Like, he came into this fight fit as fuck, dude, and he's fucking beastly. And first fucking move was a flying knee, kind of like Jorge Masvidal did to fucking Ben Askren, bro.
Yeah.
Takes off fucking flying, and this dude's fucking 250, whatever,
Damn.
bro.
Damn.
Fucking goes and fucking jumps and fucking flies into the air and fucking bam, he fucking knees homie right in between his fucking guard, right in his chin.
Damn.
Sends him fucking flying to the mat and just gets on top of him and just bam, 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 just wailing on him. Homie wasn't knocked out yet, and they kind of gave him a minute, and then he kind of turtled up, and it was over.
Yeah.
And they called it, and of course he goes and he fucking takes off his fucking chones and shit, dude, and they're fucking, well, he takes off his shorts, and he's standing around in his chones, and they're like, "Why'd you take your shorts off?" He's like, "Man, you know about them fucking balls or some shit like that." He's like, "Were you planning on throwing the flying knee?" He goes, "Nah, I just came out here and just started throwing bullshit, man. And it started landing. I was like, fuck it." It was pretty cool, bro. And he fucked him up pretty good. So it was pretty cool to see. Might have bumped himself back up into contention. He was getting there. He was knocking everybody out, and then he lost a fight or two, and just kind of,
Kind of dropped a little.
started dropping a little bit, but he just started taking it a little more seriously. It looks like he's training a little harder, and obviously more fit. So
Yeah.
that's a big deal, dude. When you're heavyweight and you can move like fucking, it's a little different, man.
Yeah.
Muscles are cool and everything, but agility is another whole fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
Fight, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then let's see. Bobby Green submitted Tony Ferguson, who kind of looked a little washed. Tony Ferguson's one of those guys. He needs to just kind of hang him up. I think. I don't think
it's that
he's
time.
retired just yet, but he's lost probably 50% of his last handful of fights, so he probably just needs to call it. Light heavyweight was Alex Pereira and Jan Blachowicz, and Pereira won the split decision. That was a tough fight. It was tight. I don't know. It was really close.
You think it could have went the other way?
I think it kind of could have went the other way. Jan had a late takedown that I don't think they gave him a ton of points for or credit for, which I don't know. It was tough. It was a close fight. Pereira showed he belonged at the very least, but he did win. So most likely you're going to bump him right up into contention.
Mm-hmm. I bet Izzy was like, "For real?
Yeah.
Come on, man."
Pretty much. I mean, he's like a fight or two away from fighting for the title now up there.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing as soon as he does, then it's going to be another Izzy fight.
Izzy's like, "Can't this motherfucker just go away now?"
Yeah, he's definitely not going anywhere. Yeah. I did have a chance to get one of his color blasts at the fucking Denver show, and I pushed out, and it was a good deal. It was a good deal from Sean from Master Breakers and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's gone up a little bit since then, but not crazy because of the way he won. It wasn't decisive.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I still have some hope for him because he's exciting. He's strong. He's big. He didn't have to cut weight, so he's like fucking beastly, bro. Like fucking.
Yeah.
He came in pretty fucking stout. So not having to cut weight makes a fucking big difference. But and that's, I don't know. It depends, I guess. Some of these guys that they're so used to doing it their whole careers, they cut this fucking weight, then they put it back on, and then they're like, they call them weight bullies.
Right.
Then they go in the fight and they're 15, 20 pounds heavier than the other fucking guy.
Right.
Because they have it down to a science to cut all that water weight.
Cut that weight, and then
they go and they fucking rub the fucking shit out of it.
Go eat a
Take
hole.
some fucking IVs and shit.
Right.
Well, and that's one thing that's controversial, and I think he was the one that they almost got popped for it last time. You can do like one IV or some shit, but you can't you can't just like fucking yeah,
pump you full of liquid.
You can't bulk up on them and shit. You can do like a certain amount, and like that's it, just enough to like not be sick and shit.
Right.
So
Damn,
anyway,
that's crazy.
Yeah, then the fucking bad motherfucker belt, the BMF belt between Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. That was a pretty good fight, and then it was going pretty good. Little back and forth, kind of, little crowd chanting back and forth, one for one guy, then the other.
Yeah.
And then Gaethje just kind of hit him with a nice little fucking right and a fucking head kick right behind it, bro. It was kind of like the Usman fucking Leon Edwards fucking fight, bro. He fucking kind of like Edwards was the left though, and he fucking tapped him with the fucking left and fucking head kick, bam, out.
Yeah.
And fucking same thing. Actually, Edwards missed with his left with his punch, but it was enough to distract him and fucking
Just caught him.
blasted him with the fucking head kick. This one was the other way around, where fucking Gaethje actually hit him with a decent right with the fucking kick right behind it, bro. It was like pat, plow, fucking tink, fucking lights out, dude. Stiff as a board, hit the fucking dirt, dunzo. Yeah, so catch the last of my fucking Poirier hot sauce. Fuck that pussy. No, I'm just kidding. I did have his rookie auto, so I was kind of hoping he won, but yeah, it was a good fight. I'm sure he'll be back. He's a fucking warrior. The bad motherfucker belt doesn't mean shit really. A little bit of bragging rights, but
Yeah.
right now, as far as the light heavyweight, Pereira is probably gonna kind of get bumped into a title shot against Yuri, likely Yuri Prohaska, who got hurt and had to kind of sit out for a little while, gave up the title. So then Jamal Hill beat up Glover, took the title. Now he's hurt, has to give it up. That's just fucking tangled up, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now, Jamal Hill is technically light heavyweight champ, but you may or may not be able to pick up one of his autos for me if you would like. It's gold. I'm just kidding. So
That's sick, dude.
I just had to show it off real quick because that's one of the cooler cards I pulled in a while.
I had to flex it.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it. That was cool fights. I'm sorry you had to miss it, dog. There were some pretty decent ones. I know you had some family shit to deal with, but
God damn it.
Family first.
Yeah. She knows that too. Mom Dukes knows that.
So next weekend gonna be in Nashville. August 5th gonna be in Nashville, Tennessee. Gonna have Kennedy and Chukwu, who I've pumped and dumped a little bit before. He's light heavyweight. Might be in contention for some of that belt action. Why not? He's climbing the ranks. He's going to be fighting Dustin Jacoby. We got women's straw. Going to be Jessica Andrade versus Tatiana Suarez. Andrade was a big deal. Title contender for a while. Lost the last few fights. Suarez is kind of on the opposite end of that. She had to sit out for a couple years, and now she's back and kicking ass, 10-0. So it's one of those make or break moments for Andrade. I kind of think she might be done. She's big, strong, bad bitch, but I don't know. I think she lost it a little bit ever since Rose kind of topped her off a couple times.
Yeah.
Then there's going to be the catchweight fight between Corey Sandhagen and Rob Font. Sandhagen was supposed to fight Umar Nurmagomedov, Habib's cousin, but he's out for some kind of injury. That was originally supposed to be a bantamweight fight, but Rob Font jumped in to fight. Doesn't have time to cut weight, whatever, so they're just like, fuck it, close enough, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, in comparison to the Stephen Thompson thing, where they just weren't able to find somebody quick enough to fight him, or they didn't actually cancel the fight, they just wanted him to fight him at a catch weight.
Right.
And,
right.
That doesn't really help your rankings per se. It's a win, I guess, but it's not in the division. So,
yeah,
I don't know how they fucking really count
how
that
they
shit.
make it like part of your resume. Yeah, for sure.
So he didn't really have a ton of reason to have to fight him other than just to try and please fans and the UFC. But
yeah,
I get it.
Make that money too.
he should still at least get something for making weight and showing up to the fight.
He should. Yeah.
All that.
I should break him off with a little piece.
At least most of it or half or something.
Yeah, something.
Got to be something in the contract.
You would think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for now.
Cool. So that's all I got for the pod, bro, this week. You got anything else you want to hit up before we get out of here?
Oh, did you see that link to those fucking Wu-Tang cards?
No.
I think I sent it to your shop. Fucking. So we got a message from Bob or from Rob, one of our listeners. Rob, he's communicated with us before. I think he's bought some cards from you. I think in at one of the Denver shows.
Oh, okay.
But he sent us a picture of it's a Wu-Tang. So what it's a Wu-Tang concert poster, bro. But what it is a company called Gas, and they're actually licensed with the artists, so they have permission. On the back of the card, it says Gas, 2022 Wu-Tang 2022 with
No
copyrights
shit.
and everything else.
Really?
And they're concert posters, and they have serial numbered and everything, bro. The one that he sent the picture of and the link to is on eBay for like $40. It's numbered to like 150, and it's fucking dope. And they have some even cooler ones that are numbered to like 50. And the company Gas makes cards with music artists, and they're licensed. They have other different ones on their site of just other artists that they've collaborated. Red Hot Chili Peppers, I want to say, might have been one. I don't know. There was a couple other ones. I didn't have time to look too much. I just threw Cypress Hill in the title to see if something popped up, and nothing did.
Right.
But I think they hire certain artists to collab and make their poster or whatever, and then they fucking turn it into a card. I didn't get too far into it, but they looked fucking dope, dude. So
yeah,
I mean, we've talked about like how sick Wu-Tang cards would be and shit. So
yeah, fuck yeah.
Matter of fact, I took a fucking screenshot, so I'll show a quick fucking picture here. But yeah, most of them, I think they may all be numbered to at least 150. But then they have like the Magma, I think I want to say Parallel or something, was numbered to 50. I don't know that they had any lower numbered ones or anything. Like I said, I didn't research them a ton. But yeah, shout out to Rob for sending us that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all over it. I'll buy some tomorrow.
Son of a bee sting. No, I can't. I thought I took a screenshot. Here we go. I'll just go to his message here.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the one that he sent the link to. This is on eBay right now for like $40.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then there was some other
Getting
ones.
those.
They're like a chromium. It was magma, it said, but it was kind of like the lava refractor sort of almost look to it. And there was one on eBay starting bid at like $30, but I didn't like the picture as much as this one. But there's an actual website too that you can go and buy from. Gas is the name of the company. And
okay.
Like I said, and you can filter it, and there's plenty of them on there. They're $40, $50, I want to say, a piece or something like that. And they had like packages
not terrible.
where you can buy like 5 of them for X amount or whatever. But
yeah, I would like to buy a couple, send them off to get them graded.
I was looking right away to see if there was one for like Red Rocks or something on there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was my other question about it was I don't know that the companies do grade them yet or not for sure.
Right.
So that would be something to look into to see if you could even. A company like FCG will grade it.
Yeah. If you can get them
PSA
slapped up.
or SGC or anybody like that, I don't know.
That'd be cool.
But I just thought they were cool. Yeah, and I tried to send you the link to the shop. I tried to on my other phone, my old phone. I use my other phone like a tablet. Sometimes I'm just goofing around because I have all my apps and everything on there still. And I tried to send it to you on a text through there, and I don't have texting on there.
Oh,
I was like,
right.
oh fuck! So I sent it to the shop on Instagram.
On IG. Okay.
And he sent that. That was to our IG. I want to say.
Okay.
That original message there. So
I'll check it out.
check it out. Pretty sweet, pretty cool stuff. Like it's something that we kind of have mentioned several times. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like coincidence that they actually exist and they're actually licensed.
Right.
And they're
And
actually numbered and yeah. So
Fuck yeah.
kind of
dude.
cool, dude. Kind of cool. So
Very cool.
I'm gonna take a better look at that website, and maybe there could be other cool artists and
Yeah.
some cool shit on
For
there. I
sure.
don't know, so.
That's badass. No, I love that kind of stuff, especially Wu-Tang stuff, bro. Fuck yeah.
And then Todd actually said he got one of those Tony Hawk cards that I had shared something about
Oh,
that
yeah.
a while back. It It was a piece of a ramp from his last 900, and then they're numbered. But what it is you buy it, and then you don't know until you get it, and then when you open it, some of them are numbered, some of them are, or they're all numbered, but they're numbered to like 150, 50.
Lower
There's
number.
even all the way down to a 1 of 1.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they were definitely cool.
So I told him I want to see that for sure when he gets that. So
nice.
Might have to. Man, I wanted to get one myself, but they're like $2, and you don't know what you're gonna get.
It's rando.
It could be a 1 of 1. It could be to like 200 or something. So.
Yeah. Either way, it's still part of.
Either way, it's pretty cool.
Still pretty cool. Yeah, those are dope.
So more and more little small time card companies are kind of coming out with like licensed shit of some of these niche things like that are not sports per se, or not the big four sports. You know, obviously skateboarding is a sport, but I just thought the artist thing was cool, and I'm surprised that it's not more known about already. You know.
Yeah. No, they're cool.
When it comes to like the cardsmiths and the goofy ass whatever the fuck their Fanatics was doing there for a sec, that
Zero Cool
and shit, you know, and we're like, oh, they should do this and they should do that, and it's like, well, turns out there's another
turns out somebody else is already doing it,
and it's just not advertised or known about. They didn't have the money behind it, so
yeah,
kind of cool.
I'm all over it.
Yeah,
all over it.
Yeah, I got to find one I really like first, and then
I'll have one by the weekend. For sure.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, right on, dude. Yeah, appreciate that. That's dope. Go get your Wu-Tang cards, motherfuckers.
Wu-Tang!
For sure. But thank you guys so much for listening to the pod, interacting with us on our social, sending us cool shit like that with the Wu-Tang stuff.
Yeah, don't hesitate ever to say something like that. I'll always try to fucking squeeze it in, a little quick fucking mention, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I wanted to shout out Aiden from the Rocky Mountain Fan Cave. I think we mentioned it a little bit earlier.
A little bit, yeah.
We went up to Broncos training camp, and then we were able to go and check out the LCS. It's the newest one in Denver, and Aiden is a fucking awesome guy. He was, we sat there with him for probably like an hour.
At least,
just bullshitting and talking about the
Didn't have
shop.
to come all the way back to Pueblo. Probably would have hung out a little longer even.
Yeah, for sure. Super cool shop. It's there in the Highlands Ranch area.
Super cool.
Super
in, like the air conditioning worked really good too.
Fuck yeah, dude. Man, it was hot. We stood outside in the sun all day.
Yeah.
We walked in. That
nice
AC was it was jamming. We both bought a couple of cards and made a few deals, and then like we said, shot the shit with them for maybe even longer than an hour.
Did a quick little video with them, so
keep an eye
on YouTube. And
keep an eyeball out for that. We're gonna put out a little video what we did on for the show and on Monday. Yeah. The fun we had and the shit we did up in Denver. So
hockey's is his big seller there. So he's had some dope upper deck shit coming in and out. Pokemon has been surprisingly huge at these fucking.
It's been taking over.
Yeah,
it's been kind of.
They're even adding Pokemon trade nights and stuff to some of these bigger shops and.
So yeah, definitely a huge shout out to you, Aiden. You're fucking awesome, dude.
Pretty cool.
Appreciate you. And he had walked in, and we had some of our cards on his table there for the podcast. So
yep,
I was like, yeah, love you, man. I appreciate the support. But other than that, dude, I think that's all I got.
Yeah, fucking A. Word up.
Appreciate you guys listening to us. And
go Broncos.
Go Broncos. I can't wait for the Nuggets to start.
I forgot to say, hit us up for fantasy football. Anybody?
Oh, yeah.
Just confirm. We've got a pretty decent list going, but just shoot us a double check message to be like, yeah, this is just me confirming. Yes, I'm in. Send me a text or send us a message on IG or Facebook or YouTube, whatever. Say you want to play. It's going to be kind of, it's going to be a 10-teamer only probably, so we won't have a ton of spots, but just hit us up so we can double check, make sure you want to play.
For sure.
And lose some money.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we'll post it on our socials too.
Yeah.
So make sure everybody sees.
Word.
Fuck yeah. But we're going to jump up out of here. We appreciate you guys listening to us and giving us some time. And like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube shit, share our stuff. We'd appreciate it. Right on, guys. Thank you so much.
Peace.
Peace.